in alive.
What?
Armadillo, we can't bring him in alive.
Why's that?
If we take him in, the only thing he has to deal is us. Look, I don't like it, but this bastard has to go, Vic. Jail won't slow him down. You tried reasoning with him. I'm not going to lose my job so some kid-raping piece of shit can bargain down his sentence make me his bunkmate.
Motherfucker, I'm a criminal. Ain't nobody giving me no fucking job.
How come you told me to leave you so fast? How do I know, man? Why? Hey, my mom's over there. I'm gonna scream.
I'm gonna blow you away, Tip.
Hey, that's not real.
You'll never see anything so real.
You told Doberman you sold that hash, didn't you? I had to. I got busted last month. I never had a chance.
Kid who tells on another kid is a dick.
Jesus Christ, for God's sake, man. Put the gun away.
Goodbye, Narc.
I took you in. Nobody! Showed you how the system works, the value of information, how to get it. This is how you fucking pay me back, you cockroach. I gave you Darien. I gave you your manhood. I gave you everything. You've been one of the great ones, buddy. I look at you, and I see myself.
I thought I was strong, but not the kind of strong I should be. Thought I could find a way to make you listen to me. Now I'm here to give up the fight. I couldn't make wrong things right. Third time's a charm, just like the last time, just like the time before. Third time's a charm, I struck out big time. Can't see it home anymore. Into the mirror, found that everything had changed. The glass was empty, and all my words sounded strange. Now I'm here to settle the score. I couldn't win anymore. Third time's a charm, just like the last time, just like the time before. Time's a charm, struck out big time, can't see it home anymore. Oh, strong wind blowing through, brings me to my knees. No sound from you. Nothing to believe. The people keep saying what the people always say. Get up in the morning, find yourself a brand new day. Oh, now it's hard to face the shame. I can't take one last game. Third time's a charm, just like the last time, just like the time before. Oh, third time's a charm, I struck out big time. Can't see you home anymore. No, no. Third time's a charm, just like the last time. Baby, baby, just like the time before. Now, yeah, I struck out big time and I can't see you home anymore, no more. Hey.
Yeah, it's the Ron and Fez show. I'm Ron, there's Fez.
Hiya, buddy.
Earl bringing us some new soul. What is that, Earl?
The band is called the Bell Rays. They're out of the San Francisco area. There's some San Fran soul. TheBellRays.com is their website. Really, really good band from a great record called Have a Little Faith.
Gee, I don't know. It didn't grab me right away, Earl, but right now you're Mr. Perfect. I'm going to let you do whatever you want.
Thank you.
Run roughshod is what I say as long as you keep winning. Run roughshod. Fez, you on the other hand, I'm keeping on a very tight leash.
I could have some slack in my leash.
I can't.
A little slack.
What I need is for you to start winning, and then you slack up. Right now, your leash is not as tight as Jellyfuckers, so give yourself all the credit in the world.
But still, I have trouble breathing.
Yeah, well.
On this choke leash.
You got to do what you got to do here. All right, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. That music grab you, Fez?
It was nice. I thought it was old. I had no idea it was new.
Mm-hmm. For a guy who worked in radio, you've never really heard music. It's an odd thing.
Not much. Kind of running around while music was on, I guess.
What mistake got you into this business? Well, normally people who end up working in radio, it's because they like radio.
Oh, I like radio. I just don't listen to a lot of music is all.
He likes weather, and, of course, traffic on the 10s.
This is why my leash is tight, isn't it?
Maybe we can start doing traffic on the 10s here, but for the entire country. And just little problems right now outside Jackson, Mississippi.
Pretty much we could just pick a city and go, traffic is heavy. And the bridges are still moving.
Don, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
I just like to comment on the song. It was a good song, but I thought it was 35 years old. Let's get some new blood into the soul scene. It just, it's just rehashed other stuff.
Well, I mean, when you're into a genre, you pretty much have to stay with that. What you may like is hip hop, which is soul going in a whole other direction. That, frankly, Earl, makes me somewhat nervous. I'm not going to lie to you.
That makes me a little bit nervous, too. But what's wrong with a little bit of horns?
I know. I have no problem with horns.
Real instruments.
I'm with you 100% here. I just want him to keep winning. I want this man to win.
We'll get another Mr. Perfect pick tomorrow on the show.
Don't you even say it, Fez. You stay out of it, and I'll tell you why. You're the world's biggest jinx.
I am not the biggest jinx.
And I love you like a retarded niece, but I can't have you get your stank on this winning streak.
I'm really thinking of getting in on this.
All right, I'm going to fucking break character here for a second. Don't joke about it.
What?
And I'm not fucking kidding, because I see you got your kidding face on.
Right.
I don't want you talking to him. I don't want you betting our way. I just want you to stay out of it. And maybe, who knows, you'll have a very nice Christmas this year from me. But don't you get your jinx on. Just say yes. I'm fucking serious. I'll start pinching this time.
Yes.
866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. I hate to take things away from the show, but I believe in a streak. Earl's got a streak, and I believe in the jinx. I've had this jinx wrapped around my neck most of my adult life, and I know that he's a jinx.
I'm right here. I can hear all the jinx talk.
You know what, Fizzy? I don't mean this in a bad way. It just is what it is. Like, if a guy was tall, it's not wrong to say that he's tall. You're a jinx the way Shaq is tall. You're just a jinx. You stopped watching your favorite team, and they finally started winning. This is unfucking precedented.
I'd rather be tall.
Yeah. That has nothing... I can't get caught up in that conversation. This is very important to me. We got a big, big weekend, and I want it to be perfect again. And I believe in Earl.
I just want to hear what the pick is.
I don't... See, you're back to fucking joking. Sometimes, you know what? I want to joke the rest of the show. But when it comes to my Earl and our college picks, money's on the line. And you fuck with my money, you fuck with my emotions, Smokey. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Rick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, good pick, Earl. I mean, that was some great music.
There you go. See that, Earl?
Thank you.
That San Fran soul scene is really grabbing people. You're on your way. Hey, Smokescreen. Smokey, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
What up, buddies?
Hey.
Hey, I heard 30 Rock's getting moved to primetime with My Name is Earl, The Office, and Scrubs on Thursday night.
Moved over into the big Thursday night, finally Thursday night. Now, you don't watch the 30 Rock show, right, Fez?
No.
I watched it last night. I laughed and laughed until the commercial. Then I stopped for like 4 or 5 minutes. It came back on, and I started laughing again. This Tracy Morgan has got an hysterical character, and Alec Baldwin, I can't say enough good things about him. This girl, what's her name on 30 Rock?
Tina Fey.
She's like Seinfeld, where she's the worst thing on her own show.
I am so glad this thing is moving to Thursday nights because now I'm caught up in Jericho, which is on at the same time as 30 Rock.
Earl, you're not a 30 Rocker. You're not a sitcom guy at all, are you?
No, I'm watch primarily cable and sports. I'm cable original series. I will watch to death. Like, I love Dexter. I love all the HBO original series.
You've got to hear cursing before you're satisfied.
Well, not only that, it's just more. It seems more real to me.
Now,
no commercials.
I was a big fan of the British Office. Didn't get into that, the American version. I gave the other show a try. That My Name Is Earl. It's a little too red state for me. But this 30 Rock slays me. Slays me.
I haven't checked that out, or the one that's on after it with the two old men, John Lithgow and Jeffrey Tambor.
I didn't get into that either. I can't do a back-to-back anymore. I can only do one show, and then that's it for my night. Maybe something like, I had that show, then I take off a half an hour, and then I watched the Lost episode last night, which, by the way, I think Lost is great this year.
I've been really enjoying Lost. I'm totally back into Lost.
Yeah.
They didn't lose me.
I don't know what that means.
Lost.
See, it's that kind of thing. I don't want to see how you jinx a joke. I don't want you to do it to Earl.
I think it was just bad. I don't think it was jinxed.
I swear to God, I love you like an autistic grandchild, where even though I thought this was going to be my time to relax and retire, I'm still taking care of this big goof. I'm not going to let them put you away, Fez. But at the same time, look at me now, because I got to know you're paying attention. Don't fuck with the money. And I'm going to add one more thing here. Ever. Earl, I got a lot of money. I'm fucking going all in on this weekend. And I believe in you. Because I believe in luck over knowledge. And as dumb as you are, you're one lucky little brother.
I'll have another perfect pick to add to that perfect pile of money.
A month of wins already.
4 weeks, baby, going into 5. I may be 3-4 weeks away from telling you people what I think of y'all. And that's it. And then I'll cash out, and I'll go to an island, and that'll be it.
I don't want to upset you, but it is hard to resist.
Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, you kind of sound like a Kentucky Derby trainer, and you're trying to keep that stallion, you're trying to keep that thoroughbred away from the mules and the mutts around there.
Thank you.
Please, keep up the good work. And just don't let him nip at that guy's heels. Keep him away from him.
What I don't want is for Earl to get close to Fez, start walking like him, talking like him, thinking like him, and then, God forbid, betting like him. That is my fear. Earl, this is a big, big weekend. I'm pushing all in, and I don't even know what the fucking bet is. I'm nervous, but I'm happy and I'm excited. But I am nervous, but happy and excited.
Do you see a trace of nervousness or doubt in my eyes?
No, not even at all.
Not at all. It'll
You
be
cocky bastard.
Another perfect pick.
You're as cocky as any pimp in Harlem when I see you. And stay away from the jelly fucker.
You see that light around me? That glow? I'm ready to rock.
Not really.
See, normally I would hate the way he talks, but the fact that he's winning money from me. Here's John. John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, how you doing?
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. Speaking of 30 Rock, I'm watching it last night, and I start laughing when I saw the effeminate Paige, who was real good at poker, and then the super white black guy. Does that remind you of two people that you work with?
I know. Any kind of sitcom that's over the top reminds me of my own life. That's the odd thing. Maybe that's why I laugh so much. Somebody else is having problems with these characters.
I really got to bail on Jericho, but it's just now getting interesting. We find out that New York was saved.
Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie, do yourself a favor. You need to get Poe to come in and put Fezzy's ass in the bathroom before Earl gives you the picks, buddy.
I may do this tomorrow for a Friday show. I might make Fez sit here and do the show with a towel over his head. Because I need him in here, but I don't need him making eye contact with Earl.
That's going to be really uncomfortable to have to sit here with a bath towel over my head.
If it needs to be done, it needs to be done.
It'll probably make me a little claustrophobic, too, and freak me out.
Whatever. And I don't even want you to say his name anymore.
Earl's?
I'm fucking serious, Fez. Don't say it anymore. Not until after the weekend.
Well, what am I supposed to call him?
You don't call him anything. You come to me. Tell me you need things. I don't even want you here singing the Duke of Earl. You sing the Duke of some rich guy in England. I don't want anything to get in the fucking way here. Now, Fez, you look at me.
What?
I love you, but this is important.
I understand it's important.
You're a terrible jinx. You're gambling cancer.
I don't think I'm that bad. I think what's happened is there's been a series of coincidences that have made me look bad.
All right, I know that this is your deal where being the annoying guy is the funny guy. And normally I laugh along with everybody else. This time there's money on the line. I don't want to freak out and not remember stabbing you to death. I want us to do a show. You want to be part of a team, right?
Yes, always.
My part of the team is I put up the money. Earl's part of the team is he gives us a perfect pick. Your part of the team is you call in sick and stay away from us.
That's the worst part of the team.
I consider it. You know what? It doesn't matter. You're on the team. Look at you, teammate. You're going to get a jersey with everybody else. JD, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies, I heard you mention the BBC Office show, and I caught that from the library on DVD, but there's only 2 seasons of it. Didn't know why they cut it out only after 2.
Well, the British have a funny thing with their shows that they only leave them on for like 1 or 2 seasons tops, where we sit here and because, we just suck all the entertainment out of any premise. Like, Seinfeld went on too long, Mary Tyler Moore. Everything in this country goes on too long. Over there, I guess they don't have the big commercial push that we do. So they're like, we ran out of ideas. Let's get the government to give us money and we'll start a new series.
They have no sort of version of jumping the shark. I guess it's because they don't have sharks off of England.
Is that thing still around, or has it jumped the shark? The jump the shark metaphor.
I think jump the shark, jump the shark.
Yeah, I do too. But I'm glad to know you're the last one using it. You know what? Now I'm getting short with you, and I don't mean to. You're a wonderful boy.
Thank you.
You're a good boy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And I love you to death.
Thank you. I love you too.
But this is something I don't want you involved in. All right?
Thought we were involved in everything together.
Actually, if you knew the truth, we're involved in very little. 3 hours a day we have involvement.
What goes on that other 21?
And that is because you were smart enough to get your name on the sign somehow. Didn't used to be there, but it is now, and there's nothing I can do about it. Sonny, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, how you doing, Ronnie? I just want to this is Sonny from the Bronx. Fezzy, listen real loud and clear. I don't want your fucking face looking at that money, all right? Ronnie's a fucking friend of ours. We're betting the same way he does. I find out you was betting on what we're betting on.
Thanks for the bad character. 866-RUN-0-FEZ, 866-RUN-0-FEZ. See, now everyone's got me crazy. Earl, you're a fucking rabbit's foot. You are a rabbit's foot. I've never been on a gambling run like this in my life.
I've never been able to put a whole month together like Earl has.
A month of perfection.
It's been unbelievable. The excitement level, you know? I don't know if you understand the gambling addiction, but the excitement level is terrific. And only once in my life have I ever really won big.
When was that?
It was a floating crap game in Wilmington, Delaware. And I'm down. Big. I'm down. And then suddenly I get a brilliant idea. I kill the other 4 guys at the fucking room and I get out of there with the money. And that was the only time in my life gambling I ever felt like a winner. Until now. Until I got my Earl of Pearl.
It's glowing with perfection.
You're a pearl. Tomorrow, Earl, after the show, we go out, we get our shoes polished, we get our nails done, we go get a nice shave.
New suits?
Well, wait for the suit. Let's see how you do after the weekend. But I want you to feel like $1 million.
I'd like to get in on the new shoes or the manicures at least.
Maybe when the season's over. All right? What happens? The crumbs start to fall off, Earl, and land on you. And you pick up some crumbs. Always be looking up, Fez. Have your beak ready. You'll be eating crumbs.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. Then I'll feel more like part of the team.
You are part of the team. If tomorrow I get so nervous I make you sit in a pit, I still want you to feel like you're part of the team. You're just looking up through a hole, knowing.
It's really hard to feel like part of a team when you're in a pit.
Are you claustrophobic?
Yes.
Then no lid on the top of the pit. I want there plenty of air for him. Plenty of air. Oh, exciting. Kid can just pick college. He knows nothing about college football. He just picks them out of the air.
I've never seen him watch a college game.
You don't have to, Fez. You don't have to. That's your problem. You're a bum who sits and reads books and magazines by other bums. You call 900 bum lines. Every tip you get is bummed. This kid's fucking magic. You know, they have like magician schools.
Right.
Jesus didn't go to one. Hacks go to magic schools. This Earl kid, don't look at him. Maybe I'll get you a mirror and a welding glass and you can look at him through that.
He's not in Eclipse.
This kid might be the second coming. That's the way he picks college games. Like, if Jesus was back, he'd be fucking rattling off picks, one after the other. That's how I feel about Earl right now. Here's Christian. Sister Christian, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Gentlemen,
yeah.
Good to talk to you. Ronnie, I need your genius to explain to me what the hell is going on Lost this year. And also, I need Fezzy to tell me about how hot Kate looks this year.
Well, you know, the thing with Lost, Fezzy, is like you never really know where they are. It's like peeling an onion. You can't try to be one of those people who tries to figure out the whole big picture. Well, every once in a while you can, but not always.
Because I don't think the producers know. I don't think the writers know.
I don't know how they ended up on that second island.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
I came from nowhere.
That
literally nowhere, because they walked to that island. They walked there. What the fuck happened? Flood?
And the Sawyer heart monitor last night, that freaked me out.
Did that make you feel a little too close to home?
That was so close to home because I had to wear one of those when I was in cardio rehab.
Yeah.
And they would stop me if mine started beeping. They would have me, like, just all of a sudden take me off the treadmill or whatever and just do a cool down until my beeping stopped.
Jeez.
And I was taken right back to that with Sawyer beeping every time his heart rate got up to 140.
And then what would you do? You have a big fish cake and some water and then some seeds. You're on your way again.
I would try a fish cake.
By the way, Sawyer getting beat up is the "you killed Kenny, you bastards" of Lost. Every single episode since this thing has started, somebody has punched. He's never won a goddamn fight yet.
No, he's been tortured, everything.
But punched in the face by all the lead characters, everybody. Nate, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, you guys still watching Heroes?
Yeah, I do. I watch Heroes.
I love that show.
Yeah, it is. It's not bad.
I watch Heroes. I liked the episode last week, too.
By the way, I understand Heroes is the new hit of the season. It keeps doing better and better.
Yeah, Heroes doing very well. I don't know about Studio 60, what that follows it.
Studio 60 is not going to make it, Fezzy. It's, I want to use a word other than smart for the Heartland. Too fancy pants for the Heartland.
Oh, okay.
Not going to get over there. A lot of big words, a lot of quotes. Bringing up poets and plays and fucking people they hear words they don't understand. Obviously, you want to turn the channel as quickly as you can. See if there's some blue-collar replay on Comedy Central. Here's Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
I need you tomorrow. You need to check in Fezzy's cup. And if there's Earl Grey tea in there, it is fucking over, buddy.
No, Fez, you might not even be coming in tomorrow. And I definitely don't want you in here tomorrow, jelly fucker. You take a big red-headed off day. Because Fez sucks at fucking betting. You suck at life. There's actually even a T-shirt that says Eastside Dave sucks at life.
Yeah, just got another one. Thanks.
So
Thanks
stay away.
They're very popular from what I understand.
You filthy, filthy jinx.
But I don't need any more.
Jack, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I think we just need to offer Fezzy a participation trophy, and he ought to be willing to ride the bench on this.
You know what, Fez, that is a good point. During your Little League days, you told us yesterday you rode Pine so that you could pick up that participation trophy.
I really wanted that thing.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Where is it now?
I think I still have it. I think it might be in storage somewhere.
Yeah, you don't have it out there. But I bet some kid remembers years ago you fucked up their team by going 0 for 40 over the course of a season. That's what kills me. Who's going to keep a trophy around in their old age? You'd have to be a retard. I mean, the only, maybe if you got some kind of Medal of Honor or an Oscar, you should have that out. But even the Heisman's look stupid for an old man to have sitting out in his house. It's just, because it's something you're not doing anymore.
I think I have my football trophy that I got when I played football the year before.
Participation again?
Yeah.
What position did you play?
They had me on defensive end,
Right.
when they would let me in.
Did you understand the game at all, even when you were playing?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I saw those kids. Black socks.
Yeah, it's like you've seen a picture of me.
Yeah. No, I fucking had the same kid on my team. Fucking little idiot whose mom used to come. Brought him in then practice holding his hand. He wants to play. Great. Why can't we cut? Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie, hey buddies. Hey, tomorrow is too important. You got to have Dave and Fezzy stay home. I mean, Mr. Perfect, they got to stay home. Because thank you, Mr. Perfect, I made money, and my buddies made money last week. I'll hang up and hear what you guys got to say.
Yeah, I want both you guys out tomorrow. You're still part of the team.
I have to be here.
Not necessarily. Why don't you do this? You're at home, you're on the phone, but with some other show. Jinx them.
See, I see myself being less and less a part of the team. I'm getting further away.
And that makes you more and more successful. That's the beauty of it. The less you're involved, the better off the team is. Hence, we might be looking at an MVP.
Really? For me?
Yeah, most valuable pansy.
I think it's player.
Oh, it is for normal guys.
It's like the hurt guy who you always put on the 60-day DL. You just never hear from him the rest of the season.
If DL means dick lips, yeah, put him on it.
Maybe Fez would join me to Delaware then. We could go to the wedding together. Just an idea.
Fez, would you like to take a weekend off in Delaware? Beautiful Delaware. Wait a minute before you get done here. It's the first state. You've always wanted to go to the first state.
True. But I can't imagine spending a weekend at a McDonald family wedding.
What town is it in?
I believe it's in Wilmington, maybe. I think so, yeah.
You never found out, did you?
No. But I'm pretty sure it's in Wilmington.
Are you going to be at the Hotel DuPont? Beautiful old hotel, Fezzy. Beautiful.
And me, my chick.
You know what? Take a day trip to Claymont. Enjoy yourself. Get out. See the state. You're not far from the valley. You can go fucking cruise around the valley, have fun.
And Fez has been in my car before. I'm a very safe driver. We'd have a ball of laughs. We're going to have a road party.
Beaver Valley, what do you think, Fez?
No, I want to be here with you guys.
You know who else is going to be in my car? My girlfriend and my brother, Mr. B.
That brother?
That one.
Pansy brother? Hey, Fez.
What?
Maybe you need some new cock and balls in your life. Here's an opportunity. Dave, you driving, Dave?
I'm driving.
Climb in the back seat, start blowing the brother, back and forth. Guy's having the time of your life.
I am not taking a day off to blow Dave's brother. Now that sounds crazy to even have to say.
All right, this is a bizarre thing. My chick is watching Martha Stewart this morning. I hear her yell, "There's," and she says the guy's name. It's her so cousin. He's sitting there enjoying Martha Stewart. She sees him in the fucking peanut gallery.
My brother's very similar to Fez in a lot of ways, I think.
Yeah, they're all like that lisp.
He got no lisp, but he's similar.
Would you consider your brother a top or bottom?
He was a baseball player in high school, so probably top.
All right, Fez has no problem. He's ambidextrous. He can go top or bottom.
Ironically,
I'll take that as a compliment.
You should.
Now that I think about it, ironically, he was a catcher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Stupid ass I am.
No problem there. Fez will be in. So that's it. If you want, the two of them will climb in the trunk if it makes you and your girlfriend nervous.
And this is no bullshit. I had a dream last night that Fez was sitting at the table with my brother.
Why don't you go, Fez? And
No
I'm not
bullshit.
fucking kidding.
I am not
A full paid vacation to Wilmington, Delaware.
It sounds awful. It sounds like a nightmare to be with Eastside Dave's family.
I want you to come back, pick me up a shirt. I want it to say Della who, Della what, Delaware. Just fucking bring it on back here. We'll have a great time with it.
Where will I find one there?
Go down to Rehoboth and get involved in, they have those, a lot of nice deals down there.
Oh, yeah. On the way back, we'll stop by my house in Jersey. You can see where all the kids grew up. It'll be real fun.
What do they call those malls where they just sell too much or something? That's like
outlet malls.
I knew you wouldn't fucking know it. You go down there to the outlet mall.
Where it's all wholesale.
Yeah.
You're talking about you need a new pair of shoes? There's Bass outlets all down there, all across the board.
Go to a Lance Bass outlet. Get down there with him and his brother. I'd like you to meet his brother, too. See a redheaded idiot?
It used to be a lot redder, but now it's sort of like light brown.
Was he dyeing it?
No, it went natural on him for some reason.
Is he without eyebrows also?
He sounds so attractive.
That freaks.
He's a very normal-looking person.
He's part of the McDonald clan.
Yeah.
Jellyfucker?
No, I don't think so.
And don't put balls in his mouth. It's a crazy world sometimes. All right, there we got it. We're on for the weekend.
Good.
No, I am going to be here tomorrow to do this show.
I could pick you up. It would be really good, not out of the way for me.
Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Fez, don't forget about all the bridges you're going to be going over.
Only one big one. Memorial Bridge. That's all.
Yes, he takes that way.
Yeah.
The most frightening bridge of all time, but
why is that the most frightening bridge?
Because it's the most narrow. It's the most narrow.
The Delaware Memorial Bridge is as wide as hell.
I know, but it's actually quite narrow. I think you might be thinking of the Ben Franklin.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking when you go all the way down to Wilmington, as far down on the turnpike, Delaware Memorial Bridge.
You're right. I'm thinking of the Ben Franklin, but the thing is,
why are you always thinking of the Ben Franklin?
Well, because that area is always confusing. I'm never sure when Philly stops and Delaware begins.
No one is. That's the beauty of it. It's a fucking very confused area. And what everyone finally does is smoke angel dust and stops thinking about it. You know how Dave's always bragging about Jersey. Jersey this, Jersey that.
Right.
I found out the guy yesterday, he's not even born in Jersey. What state, if you looked at Dave, and I mean honestly looked at him, what state would you say he was born in? I'll tell you my guess was County Cork. I was fucking wrong. But where would you pick him as a homeboy of?
If it wasn't Jersey, I would say Maine.
Maine?
Something where there's really pale people.
I look like a leaves farmer or something.
No, wrong with Maine. Earl, where would you guess just by looking at him?
I would say Missouri.
Missouri, center of the country. All right, let me check with Pitsy. Pitsy, if you had to make a guess here on Dave, what would you pick?
I'd say Virginia.
Virginia's for lovers.
You know who was from Virginia? Red-headed President Thomas Jefferson. So not a bad guess.
Is that right?
And Southpaw, just like me.
How many people are left-handed? Like out of 10, how many people would be born left-handed?
I know this exact stat. It is 1 out of 10. And here's something interesting. 1 out of 10 people are red-headed. So to be a red-headed lefty,
this is why
put me in a circus.
You see why this jinx is taking off tomorrow? You see why I can't have him in here? All right, believe it or not, now you take a look at him, you never know this. This kid is from Cali. Born in California. Where at in California?
Newport Beach, California.
He's a beach boy. I can't even fucking believe it.
It's right there on the bay, and it's the death place of the Duke. John Wayne was passed away in Newport Beach.
The only beach I could see you being from is Normandy. You're so fucking pale.
I don't even know what that means, because there's no mix of Normandy Beach. They're French like his chick.
Well, we actually moved from there because I had a near-death experience in there. We were right on the bay there.
All right, so your family, they're normal California people.
Yeah.
Then somehow your mom fucking hatches this mutant, this left-handed, red-headed fucking freak, and suddenly these beautiful tanned beach people, everything rolls to shit. What happened? How'd you almost die? Abortion? Botched abortion?
I was, 8 months, a year, whatever, and they left the gate open.
First of all, if you were 8 months, there was no fucking problem.
All right, maybe a year
unless
and a
you're
half.
Sweet Pea, fucking climbing out of your crib.
A year and a half. I don't know the exact details because they try and keep the details from me, but what happened apparently was we had a gate that led out to the bay, and my brothers were playing, and they're always supposed to close the gate. They didn't, and I literally crawled right through the gate and fell into the water and was drowning. And my mom said, "Where is he?" And she ran to the bay, and there I was drowning, and she had to pick me up, and I was I was blue as a cucumber.
So, first of all, they're green. But what I love about it, first time in your life ever, you had color. So you should you should have been happy with it. It must have been look like trying to find a jellyfish in the fucking water. He's so see-through.
Yeah.
So this had to be terrifying for her.
Terrifying for her. I don't remember a damn thing of it. But yeah, they had to bring me to the hospital. The CPR might have gotten I definitely got my stomach pumped and shit like that. It was totally insane. That was my first near-death experience.
That's very, very bizarre.
Yeah.
All right, so, and I'll give you the real story. I mean, you heard his story of the gate was left open. He went out, fell in the water. What happened was, he's laying in the crib sleeping. His dad gets drunk, looks at him, picks him up, throws him in the fucking bay, and the old lady finds him. What have you done? He's ours, no matter what he looks like.
Yeah. He's Moses without the basket.
Wow, so that's a fucking freaky story.
Yeah.
So you actually died for a little while.
Yeah, I did. They thought I was clinically dead and everything.
They didn't think you were. You probably were.
I guess they were. They had it. They had it on the damn paper.
So you were as blue as jelly.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I guess I'm a me fucker then, you could say.
Greg, we lost. He said you were wrong that it's not 1 in 10 for redheads. It's much higher than that.
Really? Well, the book
well,
that
you got to know. Of every 10 people you know, you don't know a redhead. It's got to be way more rare than that.
Well, I got a book, but you're right. My mom gave me a book that was in the mid-'70s with the redheads, and she probably bought it in Ireland, too.
Yeah, she probably did. Around here, she's probably living on the Lower East Side. Everywhere you look, there's a Mick. No, but the other thing, too, Dave, is when we say redhead, some people get thrown in a redhead like that, rusty. This kid's hair is orange. Red is not even a word.
It's embarrassing. Yeah.
I don't think it's embarrassing. It's just freakish. That's all.
Carrot Top was the big name there.
So you feel like being left-handed, redheaded, it's got to be a 1 in...
When you see me, you're looking at, a supernatural. You're looking at the ninth wonder of the world. You're looking at something, dare I say, pretty special.
I thought we'd be looking at the fourth plague, if I had to guess.
Redheads.
Jimmy the Saint, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, hi, I'm redheaded and left-handed, so I don't know what Dave's talking about, but I don't fuck jelly.
All right, so that's where you lose. Like one in that 1 versus 100, we keep cutting it off until Dave is alone. Here's Clint. Clint, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Dave, you fucking idiot. How do you walk out onto a beach and fall into the ocean?
Well, it's like a bulkhead, right? That's what you did?
Yeah.
You fell down into, like, a marina or something?
Right. Like, we were on the side of the bay, and I don't think that the water, it wasn't, like, 50 feet deep, but it was probably, I think they said, like, 3 or 4 feet deep, maybe even more shallow.
But there was, like, something where it wasn't like it rolled out into the beach.
Right. It was...
Like a bulkhead, a dock type of deal.
Dock. Dock is the word I was looking for. Yeah, dock.
Here's Jeff. Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Did that guy just call him an idiot? He was 8 months years old. Anyway, Dave, was that your first time getting your stomach pumped, and was that the only time?
No, there was another time, too. Very near-death experience where this dumb fucking, the guy who was taking care of our lawns kept lawn pesticide, and he put it in a plastic cup on our kitchen cabinet, and I thought it was a glass of apple juice. So I drank, like, the whole thing.
I could understand when you see it. Oh, it's the wrong thing. But once you put it up and you taste it, why keep guzzling pesticide?
I don't know. It was very stupid when it came to, like, taste buds.
Only with taste buds? What about math and reading?
But that was actually another true, like, near death. Like, I passed out and I was unconscious for a couple hours, and I had to get my stomach pumped first, revived, and then when I was totally awake, and I remember this, I had to drink liquefied charcoal to like throw up again.
Yeah, keep throwing up.
Yeah.
How old were you then? You were 14?
This time I was like 6.
6? Drinking fucking pesticide like a moron. I'm sure you have brain damage. Because I'm not kidding when I say that. One of the things when you do that, you die and come back, a big part of the oxygen stops going to the brain. So you only have a certain amount of time before the brain damage starts.
Yeah, and I have shitty taste buds. Maybe you're right.
You have shitty taste buds. You would be stupid even for a retard right now. And that's...
And my vision, yeah.
Your vision is awful. You're incredibly dumb.
I can't do directions anymore. I can barely understand how to get home sometimes.
The only thing I like about you is when I start to complain after the show and you start crying.
That's
like,
good.
What was that, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
I'm going, why did you do this? Why did you do that? And he started fucking crying.
Oh, emotional. I'm passionate.
Passionate?
I'm getting emotional right now.
You're a fucking crybaby.
I'm not a crybaby.
But look at his eyes, Fez. But here's what I want you to know, Dave. And I'm serious about this. You let me down. I counted on you, and you let me down. That's all I got to say to this fucking redheaded freak. You let me down. And boy, the tears start flowing. Niagara Falls.
I need some water here.
Earl, you're not a crier, are you?
No, not anymore. When I was a kid, I was a big crybaby.
Yeah.
I was very emotional as a kid. I'm like, when we play ball, we lose. I would get really upset, and just to the point of tears.
Well, redheads, I think, by definition, are very emotional because we go through so much emotional scarring that we're just kind of walking basket cases. Proof is in the pudding.
Here, have some apple juice.
You a crier, Fez?
Oh, yeah. Big time crier.
I only remember crying once. It's when my grandmother died. She was always so kind to me. And we were just getting ready to shut the box. And my dad puts this diamond on her hand that my grandfather had given her, just big diamond when she was like 18. And I was thinking to myself, that's like 10, 15 grand going to fucking waste. And I just started crying, thinking that money could be used for us.
That's why you cried?
Yeah, I mean, I call me a pussy, but I just hated seeing that. Now, the story has a funny ending. Later, that night, I got drunk, and I dug up the grave, and I couldn't get the ring off, so I cut it off. I cut off the whole finger.
That's the funny part of the story?
No. That part isn't funny. The funny part is the pawnbroker's face as he's sitting there trying to figure out what to do with it. Dave's laughing.
Oh. Kind of appalled.
Greg, you're on Ron and Fez. Now I feel uneasy.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm calling about your stats earlier. Whoever said that 1 in 10 left-handers and 1 in 10 redheads means 1 in 20 left-handed redheads, that's wrong. If they're mutually independent, which I'm assuming they are, then you got to multiply it. So it's 1 in 100 left-handed redheads.
Yeah, but I can't even imagine it's that. First of all, left-handed is 1 out of every 10 people left-handed.
Oh, yeah, I think so. I had also another, I did research in 8th grade for this, and the thing that I got in 1989 was 1 out of 10 people are lefties. That's what I got.
Where do you come up with the redhead, then?
The redhead was...
Because not 10% of America has red hair.
No, my mom bought this book that was totally, designed to make me not feel so depressed. It was The World Loves a Redhead.
You really used to hate being redheaded when you were a kid?
Yes, I still do. I fucking hate it.
It's like any kid that gets that
My
book.
hero is Scott Weiland. He dyed his hair black. He's a redhead.
Why don't you dye your hair? Don't be a fucking hero.
Because then I feel like a fake. No one's going to think I'm a real black hair. I wish I could pull it off. I think I would look very strange as a black hair. Pale and then rosy.
Just do it. Try it. What's the difference? Well, it grows out in 6 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do I do with my eyebrows?
You dye them also.
Oh, please don't. You just dye the hair, not the eyebrows.
Yeah, you dye the eyebrows. What's that thing Walt Frazier does? The Just for Men?
Yeah, the Just for Men
that
stuff.
You do the sideburns and the beards with and all that?
You can use Just for Men with eyebrows?
Yes, of course you can.
Okay.
And the whole thing washes out within 6 weeks anyway. It's so fucking cheap. So you got nothing to worry about. Just try to live your life like a normal person. Walk around town, see what it's like not to be gawked at and pointed at by children.
After the wedding, I'm going to do it.
Do it before the wedding. Surprise everybody.
I asked my mom.
With the new Dave McDonald.
I asked my mom. She said, you'll ruin all the photo pictures.
Just do this. Dye your hair black. And get some mutton chops. We'll get them black. And you just come in like this. Hello, everyone. This is the new Dave McDonald. Try to have a whole new voice for yourself.
Yeah.
What the hell is this we're watching? Man attempts to set a record, and a guy's busting a rock on his gut.
I don't know who's trying to set the record. The guy getting the rocks busted on his stomach or the guy busting them.
What do you think, Fez? What's the fucking trick? You should go and do this, Fez.
It seems like he's preparing for a stunt in which 40 motorcycles are going to ride over his stomach. So he's probably preparing with the rock.
So how's that fucking problem? Fez has had 40 motorcycle gang members jack on his stomach. So you ought to be in one of those books, Fez.
Thank you.
John, you're welcome. And that's it now. Now you're going with Dave.
Yeah, I want to check the rarity of my situation here. I got the orange hair. I jerk off lefty, but I right-handed. How rare is that?
That's unbelievably rare. I think it's really weird to jerk off with your is it docile hand? Is that what I'm looking for?
I've never heard that term.
I don't know what I'm saying either. But your unfavored hand. What would you call your other hand?
My weak hand.
All your fucking hands are weak hands, you big girl.
I go double-handed.
Mean?
I have a technique where I'm a lefty and I put my left hand upside down, and that has the one side of the cock, and then the other is my right hand as if I'm shaking hands, and I go up and down like that.
Like a jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
You fucking sick prick. Hey, Turtle, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, don't be a dick holder. Dave, the world hates redheads. You most of all.
You fucking asshole. Go ahead. Oh, always the hang-up call. Always the hang-up call with the whack bag. Not like FBA. We stay true.
I would say this. He got you.
He didn't get me shit.
Yes, he did.
He didn't get me shit.
He got you pissed off. He got in your kitchen a little bit.
He got me that new cowbell is all he got me, that fucker.
Oh, my God.
That's all you got me, Turtle, and I'm going to fucking pay you back.
Holy shit. Earl, have you seen this? Look at the bruise on his arm from yesterday's cowbell.
Holy gee, I haven't seen. Oh my God!
It looks like a gun wound.
You can't see the middle finger too. The middle finger's backed up.
It's blacker than me.
Holy shit!
I feel like LeVar Arrington today. I'm not sure if I can play Sunday.
When people ask if that's real, now they fucking know. You got a gigantic cowbell bruise.
Yeah, should take some pictures.
Tell Mars thank you. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Adam, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies. Hey, Eastside Dave, you can do the hair and the beard and stuff. What do you do for the pubes?
I shave them. I've said this before because even I'm disgusted, and it allows me to steer clear from people saying fire crotch at me.
He has the fucking balls of a newborn. We saw him in jelly the other day. I honestly felt like a doctor, like I should spank his ass and try to get him to breathe.
Everything on him is so absolutely pink.
What, are you leaving, Fez? I see you put your jacket on during the show.
I'm freezing now.
Are you really?
I was hot when I got here. Now I'm freezing. I'm just shivering in here.
I thought your nipples got hard because he was talking about shaving his pubes.
Have to cover these babies up.
You're going out with his brother tomorrow.
No, I'm not going out with his brother.
You want to go out with my chick's cousin?
No.
Ex-cop.
I would feel safe.
Seek consent. Well, not with him, you wouldn't.
My brother's a doorman at a hotel.
In the city?
Yeah.
Back doorman?
Write down which one. I won't say it on the air.
I'm not exactly sure, Mr. B.
I'm going to guess the St. Regis. Looking at you.
No, it starts... I know that starts with a W.
That's it. Probably the W Hotel, you mongoloid.
Is this a hotel? Is this a hotel?
Is this a hotel?
Something like that?
Yeah, in the Bowery. Fucking
well, he lives down there.
Congratulations.
He lives down there.
May I park your cart for you? No, I don't know this place. Must be fucking shit.
We're going to be listening all day tomorrow on the ride down to Delaware.
Fez, you going to be listening too?
I am not going with them to this gay wedding.
Are you going to have your girlfriend with you?
Yes, I am.
What are you going to do when the calls come in about you fucking dogs and jelly and all the stuff you try to hide?
Please call Screener and Mr. B, please. Don't do that.
You big dummy. Don't announce.
Please don't sell me out, guys. Seriously. I got to listen to the show. I got to be appraised of what's going on.
Appraised?
Apprised, in tune with what's happening. But she can't hear that. My brother can't hear some of the comments, you know.
You got a whole car full that can't hear anything.
All right, so if you call us, you're going to have to turn down the radio so they don't hear how's the fag and the chef fucker. You're walking on fucking thin ice tomorrow, Red. This is not your day. Hey, don't show anybody in your family that fucking cowbell bruise. I want you to hide that like you're an abused child.
No problem, because, you know, I told you, my parents still haven't seen my tats, so right. I don't show them my arms, ever.
What is what tat is bruised there, too?
This is my Pearl Jam no code tattoo. It's a circle with a triangle within a square. That means synergy.
Within a bruise.
Yeah.
All right, go see. E-Rock probably has a camera. See if he'll take a picture,
All right.
and then we'll. All right, Earl has one, and then I'll try to upload it during the show and get it on ronfez.net. Get it to Mikey Boy. I don't know how all these things happen, Fez, but it does seem like there are ways.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
Danny Rolling, the Florida serial killer who murdered 5 college students in Gainesville back in 1990, he was executed yesterday evening.
On your own eyes, on your own eyes. Now, I remember, didn't it take him to like 94 before they finally had his trial?
Yeah, it did. It took a long, long time.
And then another, 12 years since then.
Yeah.
Because I remember we were down in Florida, and this Danny Rolling, who was terrible serial killer, killing co-eds and all, he used to write to us all the time from prison. He used to listen to us. How many death row guys that we used to have write us? It would be constantly. And the weirdest thing about him is every death row guy, they would always write you long emails, no short notes. It would go on and on and on. Every one of them, to a man, would also draw. So you wouldn't just get a letter, you'll be getting crazy drawings. And then they would also all ask the same thing, play more Ozzy. To a fucking person, I would love to hand these letters over to a psychologist. They always ask for Ozzy. So we had this guy's girlfriend on the show, remember? I can't remember what her name was.
I don't remember her name either.
He had a death row girlfriend. She became, she tried to put out a hit single or something. And then I think, did the Dead German Tourists do a song by him or something?
What they did, when he was arrested and they found his campsite out in the woods, he had like a book of poetry and stuff.
Oh, yeah, let me even flip back a little bit. When it was going on, the murders, they had this guy set up like he was Hannibal Lecter. He was supposedly some brilliant guy, and they never saw anything like him. When they did catch him, came back to the same shit. Drifter, lived outside of town in a fucking sleeping bag. Just another moron. That's all.
So they found his notebooks, and it had all kinds of drawings, cartoons, and poetry in it. And the Dead German Tourists, they took one of the poems, Mystery Writer, and put it to music, recorded a song.
By the way, let also set this one up. The Dead German Tourists, it was basically the Ron and Ron intern band. But we gave them a name that freaked everybody out because somebody in Miami had been killing German tourists. So it was just in the paper. We named them that, booked them. The Hard Rock refused to let them in, and the next thing you know, it's on CNN and MTV. And then when things died down, after that was over and people weren't like caring anymore, I said, well, they got a booking Thursday night, and they're going to kill a dog on stage. Boom, the place is packed. Pete is there. There's fucking news cameras. Oh, the shock thing is the easiest thing in the world to do.
It gets everyone to come running.
Yeah. And then Flipper's all like, I don't know, man. If we kill that dog. I go, you're not going to kill a dog. You say you're killing a dog. You get in the paper. And then you go, no, next show, we're going to kill a dog. Try to keep going as long as you can. Because this was, I guess, during the whole Marilyn Manson bullshit, too, right?
Exactly.
Well,
so
any bad press was good press.
So to say they recorded a song by this notorious Florida serial killer was, again, just driving everyone nuts.
And yet nobody bought the fucking thing. It was so bad. It was so incredibly bad. Is this the band that you sang It Makes Me Fez with?
Yeah, exactly. They backed me up.
So that was their semi-hit, which meant we played it. But other than that, I don't think they really had known for anything, right?
Oh, no.
Is that the CD?
Yeah, right here.
You can see that they had a whole kind of Sublime look going. It must have been back in that fucking Lollapalooza type gimmick. The Dead German Tourists, Sun, Fun, and Guns. What did you do? Keep this, Fez?
I have probably about 20 or 30 of them that never sold.
My Name is Flipper. Rufinals was the other big hit. Lost My Mind. Mahabone. I Like Marijuana. Road Trip. I think that one, Blood on Your Skates. Was that about Tanya Harding?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So you can see, ripped from the headlines, these songs. Get Out of My Face, Dude. And Mystery Writer. Mystery Rider was the Danny Rolling song?
Yeah, that was the lyrics by Danny Rolling.
Now, did Danny participate in this, or they just stole it from him?
No, they just stole it from him. Once his stuff started getting published, the stuff that the police had found at the murderer's campsite.
And look at this. The album is dedicated to the memory of my homeboy, Kenny K. Kenny K was a rapper that was in...
Digital Underground?
Yeah, he did some stuff with Digital Underground and other stuff. Great kid. How did he die?
He needed a transplant of some... I don't know whether it was bone marrow or maybe a liver thing.
Yeah. All right, look at some of the special thanks in here. Bone Man, which was a dealer, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Harvey Keitel, Carl's Health Food.
Carl's Health
Ice Cube. Satellite Ryan. This is hysterical. Jen and the Genitortures. Glenn and Tamsin Shane. This entire thing was written on drugs. There's nothing funny about this. Gary Spivey and the Velvet Mafia. Robert Tevlin, name is mentioned in here, was a little kid who lived next door to me. Boring Bob Pisswaters. You had to be high to do this. Not one of these things is funny.
Not anything making sense.
And yet we rolled. Denny Terrio's name is in here. Sean Portman. Chicky Baby.
I remember Chicky Baby.
Of course you do.
Chico Sticks.
Ryan the Beer Guy. Slacker McFly. Deepak. Jesus, this is all stupid. Darren or Lynn. We thought that was funny because Darren Dalton and Lynn Austin were getting divorced.
We didn't want either to be offended, so we picked both.
Vicky Romanowski. Who was Billy the Phone Freak's girlfriend. Eric from the Grind was named in there. Dave Rock. Chef Glenn.
Wow.
God, this is hysterical.
This is the first time I am hearing these names since the CD came out.
All right, we got Shug Logan, but then after that we have Opie. Did we know a different Opie?
Unless it was BL's first husband.
Oh, yeah, maybe that was it.
Opie Newell.
Was he the one that died?
No, that was someone else. That was the guy she was dating, never got down the... She was going to marry him.
Yeah.
But he died. He fell into the clothes hamper, drunk.
Yeah.
And that got, and no one was around.
Yeah.
So he kind of suffocated on his own puke, choked on his own vomit inside this clothes hamper. He couldn't get out.
Oh, my God. Yeah, she's not a jinx. East Coast Eric, the Dollhouse in Tampa. Sure.
Nice.
Lorraine at House of Friction.
That I do not remember, Ronnie.
I remember a night at House of Friction. Morbid Angel. Don Johnson and Elliot Mintz. OJ, Nicole Kidman and Ron Johnson, Rod Goldman. Pete the Nazi. And Cy Sperling. These are all the thank yous. This fucking thing was written on so much dope, it was unbelievably stupid. And just howling as we were doing this shit.
Right.
Tom Flipper Marshall is thanked in here. Is that where Flipper got his name from?
Yeah, because Tom Marshall had one of those big comb-overs.
Yeah.
And so he got the nickname Flipper, and we started calling Flipper, so we could that was the way we said it on the air.
So stupid. Doug, you're on Ron and Fez. Lost you, buddy. Tim, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
I need one of these CDs.
Does Flipper still have a website and sells them?
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
He might be on the old ronandron.com site. So you might want to check out there. All right, anyway, this is a song I guess Flipper wrote the music to, and Danny Rawlings wrote the lyrics. It is, the early 90s, a very bizarre time.
Mystery Rider, what's your name? You're a killer, a drifter gone insane. Mystery Rider, what's your game? You're a rebel, no one can tame. Danny Rolling, you're the Mystery Rider. There have been serial killers before you. Bundy, Dahmer, Gacy. But you survived them all. You must be insane. Everyone thought it was Edward Humphrey, but you're the one. You're the killer. Danny, what did people do to you to make you this way? Are they the same things they're doing to me? Hey, Mystery Rider, I'm signing off now. There's something I gotta do. Any day.
You are so stupid and high.
I forgot about Edward Humphreys, the big fat retard that they arrested, a special needs person who was arrested when they couldn't catch Danny Rolling. They thought it was this big dummy.
And then at the end he says, Annie Day Olingray, like that's fucking cool. That is so ridiculous and stupid. Here's Mikey Boy. Hey, Mikey, how are you?
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you know that you can definitely get the CD at the Ron and Ron site, ronandron.com site, which is Flipper's website.
Oh, God, that's so embarrassing. Although, play a little bit of the hit, Fez. The big hit, My Name is Flipper.
What track's that?
1, of course. You always put your big hit on track 1.
Let's get it here from Some Fun and Guns.
Flipper and I've got long hair. I live at home, I just don't care. My name is Flipper, that's a fact. Get lots of pussy and I don't mean cats. My name is Flipper.
Oh, it's awful.
It's just horrible.
They call me Flipper.
And then they start to take their band so serious, remember?
Oh, yeah, then it was, yeah.
Somebody got kicked out. And
right. They had to break it to the guitarist. He was gone.
Well, he was so ashamed of the band that he would always wear disguises on CNN and MTV. And they're like, what are you doing, man? You got to go for it. And he's like, no, my mom. My mom will be mad. God, it's just terrible. All right, Mikey boy. Thanks, buddy.
I see you guys.
All right, see you later. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing, Ronnie?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you remember the video they made for that, and they tried to get it on MTV, and Flipper's like hanging out in the shadows, and he thinks to get this good-looking girl there, he's going to stab her.
Oh, yeah, did Robin Cooper shoot a video? I think she did.
Yeah, Robin Cooper shot that.
And it was just terrible. And it only got played on the news. Is the only place that would get played on Florida news because they were so appalled, you know, about the Danny Rolling gimmick and the name Dead German Tourist and was going to ruin Florida and, you know, cost everybody money. So they just kept playing into it.
And at the end of that video, some cute girl goes walking down an alley and you see Flipper staring at her from behind a wall.
Yeah, it was just terrible.
Like he's going to go axe her.
Yeah. More wasted money. Just more, the whole fucking thing is wasted money. Jesus Christ. When you get whacked, you don't know what you're doing. You just have no idea what the hell you're doing anymore. Everything makes sense to you. I'm sure I'll look back on these Side Dave days and be appalled, hopefully, years from now when I finally fucking straighten out. All right, let's take a break, Fezzy. Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez, XM 202.
Ron and Fez show. 866 Run Zero Fez. I got a thank you here, Fezzy. I had some cigars sent to me. This is from Mike D, a.k.a. Sand Dreamer, from Pow Talk and everywhere else. Some beautiful cigars. He's also from Philly, by the way. So thank you very much, my friend. Sand Dreamer on Pow Talk, Fez. If you're ever on the Pow Talk, I don't know exactly how it works or what it is, but Sand Dreamer is my best pal on there. Look him up.
Oh, nice. I have to check it out.
I'm not sure if you want to see Sandreamer, actually.
What is that?
Well, Sandreamer had some problems on the O&A program.
This is the same guy?
Yeah, this is the same guy. He was caught jerking off with in a very sick position, a sick-looking dick on the Paltalk cameras.
So this is the guy who gave me cigars?
That's the guy.
That's the same guy?
I heard them talking about that, but I don't know.
Bizarre.
How do you know it's the same guy? Because this guy mailed.
We have our sources, that's all I can say. But, yeah, so be a little careful. Make sure that they're wrapped.
E-Rock, is it the same guy?
I don't think it's the same dude.
I don't think it's the same guy either.
The guy...
This guy here sends classy cigars.
This is the guy that was caught. Yeah, I know, but...
Okay.
Dave knows.
What makes you think?
We have a couple spies out there on Paltalk. I can't say exactly who, but, there's a couple people who we know.
But you don't want to insult the guy who sent cigars.
Now, what is the whole reasoning behind Paltalk? I don't even understand it. You get on there, you do what?
Well, Paltalk's a way to be interactive. They can watch O&A, and O&A can watch the listeners watching them, I guess.
And what happens when the O&A show's not on? They just talk to each other?
I think that the Paltalk microphones stay on during commercial break, so that the Paltalk people...
But I mean, at night they're on Paltalk.
Yeah. Then they talk to each other, just like in IM, but you can see people's faces. So that's the thing about Paltalk.
And everyone's jerking off?
There seems to be a lot of lascivious
Is there any women on there?
Yeah, there's women, and they flash and things of that nature, too.
Really?
Yeah.
TJ, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, buddies?
Yeah.
Dave, dude's name was White Tiger, not Sandreamer.
Okay, well, I could be off. I could be off.
Well, you don't want to fucking just throw out a disparaging remark like this. This gentleman sends me some beautiful cigars.
I will half-heartedly apologize to the cigar man, but...
I'm going to go out of my way to say this. I don't think anyone in Philadelphia jacks off online. I think, if anything, they would do it in front of a school like a gentleman. What's with you, Dave? Why make this kind of remark? Why make this leap?
Well, because it was
I said the word Paltalk?
No, it was a couple of things that I had been told by a few of
my who?
Lil John.
Is he here now?
He's not here now, no.
Then how would you know it's the same guy who sent these cigars that just showed up minutes ago?
Emails. Emails. That's all I can tell you.
I don't believe it for a heartbeat.
Okay. Just telling you.
I don't think you have a clue what you're talking about.
I think this is more your brain damage kicking in.
Did you drink more pesticide?
Do I need to... Look, these are fine cigars. They all come nicely wrapped. Do I have to worry about them?
No, like I said, as long as they're wrapped, enjoy. If they weren't wrapped, I personally would have a problem with you. And remember, I look out for two people, Mr. B and Mr. W.
I don't think you do. I think you make up lies to make yourself look like less redheaded.
Maybe I'm overprotective. But the key word in there is protective.
Dave?
Yeah?
You've let me down.
Oh.
Here come the tears. Look at them.
Uh-oh.
There they are. Look at you.
Can I look at the floor?
Look how fucking quickly his eyes just fucking weld.
Like kiddie pools.
Jack, you're on Ron and Fez. Jack.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? I was Paltalk last night. Saw Eastside Dave's girlfriend blowing her shaft.
All right, Dave, is your girlfriend on Paltalk?
She is not a member of Paltalk.
Let me ask you this, and tell me the truth.
Yeah.
Would you trust it if she was? Would you?
No, I wouldn't.
Would that be a reason for distrust? Would it set problems between you?
Yes, it would, because you can't be looking at people on the web doing weird things behind your back.
Let me check with you, Earl. Earl, you feel the same way?
No, not at all. I mean, it's just...
You'd be wide open for it?
Yeah, totally.
You like to show your chick off.
Jesus, Earl. He never tells you where he's going for a date. There's no way you're going to allow your chick on Paltalk. By the way, I know who his date for this weekend is.
Really? I have no idea about this. Who is it?
Jackie from PJ Clark's. Jackie the
Are you really?
Wrong again.
That's not what you told me yesterday.
No, I mean, no, you are wrong yet again. Again.
He told me he was talking to Jackie again.
Well, that doesn't mean that you have to worry about where he's going out. Stay away from him. He's perfection right now.
What are you going to do, show up and completely embarrass
He would.
If I was in Delaware, I definitely would.
Fez, don't let him leave Delaware. Stay at his side the whole time that you guys are staying in Newark. You ever notice that in Delaware?
Yeah.
It's Newark, Delaware.
Is that just to be different from Newark? They go out of their way?
What makes you think that Newark was founded before Newark? What's the first state?
Delaware.
Yeah. And if you were to read it, how's it spelled?
Newark.
Thank you. And yet you're accusing this little hamlet of just going out of their way to be difficult. David, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, just be careful when you listen to Dave. It's a little ironic he's judging how this guy's jerking off on Pal Talk.
No kidding. I saw you fuck a bowl of jelly in here the other day.
Evil minds think alike.
But you don't. But it's okay for you to do it, not your chick. That's your point.
Yeah, I don't want a chick.
I understand.
doing any of that crap.
You want a good girl.
Absolutely.
I understand it.
They get married in white for a reason, Mr. B. White symbolizes innocence.
I thought white is so the chef cum wouldn't show up all over her dress. Why you fucking walk into it? Why do you want to come in here and spar with me?
I try not to. I try to give you facts. They backfire. A lot.
Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dave, you wouldn't trust your girl on Pal Talk, yet do you think she should trust you around a dog?
I think now we know that those things are behind me. I don't look at dogs like that anymore.
You can't go on Pup Talk.
He can't walk past the pet store without a fucking rod. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Jellyfucker, why are you blowing up Earl's spot about where he's going out this weekend and accusing the wrong guy of jerking off on online?
Yeah, I do have a problem with that, too. This gentleman's a friend of mine now.
Retard.
Sandreamer's a friend of mine. Sent me a beautiful box of cigars. All the way from Philadelphia.
If I'm wrong, I'll take it back what I said about Sandreamer. I won't take it back what I said about Sam, neither what I said about Earl, because he's going out with Jackie.
No, I'm not.
Saturday.
You're all misinformation, Dave.
He told it to me while we were walking.
Why would he tell you? When he knows it's like fucking speaking into a goddamn recording device.
So maybe he's just trying to deceive me. He's going out with another
You're like
girl?
a stupider version of a banner plane, giving out fucking information wherever you travel. Here's Mark. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
I'm driving through the beautiful city of Newcastle, Delaware right now.
Very nice.
And I wanted to give Dave and Fezgo some couple good landmarks.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, cool.
Well, every half a mile there's a tobacco shop.
Oh, I smoke.
Nice.
And there's a gun shop about every quarter of a mile.
And I believe, I don't know whether it's still there, but the Stone Pony was the big bar in the University of Delaware.
Wow.
In Newark, yeah.
Oh, because that's weird, because my...
no, not Stone Pony, Stone Balloon.
Yeah.
Stone Pony is your fucking
Asbury.
neighbor. I believe it's the Stone Balloon is the name of it. So you might want to get down there after you're done embarrassing your family. Fez, you ought to take a ride down, too.
I can't imagine traveling with this family.
And the Blue Hens is the big football team. The Blue Hens.
Sounds scary.
Diane, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, boys.
Yeah.
What happened to No Dave Thursday? Can't take his voice anymore. Really, I want to punch him. Can you throw something at him for me, please?
Sure.
All right. How about a cowbell for me?
Well, did we get your brews up online?
It's going online. Yeah.
I actually... Where's it going? RonFez.net?
Yeah, I think Mikey Boy's going to give it to everybody.
Okay.
Like that.
So it'll be up on all the websites, but I kind of feel bad about this. I caught him with a particularly good one right on the left arm yesterday, and left the bruise. How big is it, Dave?
It's as big as like a small pancake, like they call them silver dollars.
As big as a silver dollar pancake.
Mmm.
866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Fezzy, here's a friend of ours we haven't talked to in a long, long time. It's the beautiful Frenchie. Hi, Frenchie.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Hey, baby.
Hi. I am on Pal Talk.
Ah.
And Dave is wrong. It's not whatever Dreamweaver, Sam Weaver. That's not his screen name. It's White Tiger. That's the guy that was jerking off on cam last night.
Thank you very much. Were you on to see this gentleman?
I didn't see him jacking off. No, I just saw some screen caps of it today.
Is it a common experience there on Pal Talk?
The common jackers are like the Arab jackers from, they're from Iraq or wherever, and they just come in and start jacking off and asking you if, you want a sex for the cam.
This war was so worth it.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, but that's about it. And then we just get to see some nice titties every once in a while.
Like whose?
Lucci has some nice boobs. Ethne was on there the other night, although she didn't wow us.
Wow.
Our good friend Ethne Boobs was on there, yes. There's a lot of girls on there that like to show off.
Isn't that interesting? All right, thanks, Frenchie.
I love you guys.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Maybe I got to start pal talking, Fez. Get out there, meet people. Jimmy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, fellas, how are you?
Good.
Sorry to bother you at work. I just wanted to let you know that the Stone Balloon on Main Street in Newark, Delaware is now $1 million high-rise condos.
See what the world has become, Fez.
It's a piece of shit. They turned downtown Main Street, Newark, into that.
It used to be a nice little party town there. It really was.
Great town. Grew up there, and I love it.
Jimmy, I'm going to send you the big-ass prize closet.
You're the best.
First of all, because I love the line, sorry to bother you at work. I don't know why, but in all these years, I think that might be the funniest opening ever. And then to hear the Stone Balloon stuff, it's a little sadness there, Fezzy.
It's very sad. Now Eastside Dave's brother's going to have to go to the Stone Balloon Knot. He's Jimmy, hold on, you go into the big-ass prize closet, you get a DVD copy of The Breakup starring Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston, courtesy of Universal Studios Home Entertainment. That is in stores now.
Here's Brett. Brett, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, Ronnie?
Hey, buddy.
I just want to tell you, it's really called Pal Cock. That's a secret term. A lot of them call it. You know what I mean?
Pal Cock. Okay. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Dave, I do want you to apologize to Sandreamer. Frenchie just worked the whole thing out. Now you do owe him an apology.
I apologize, Sandreamer. I go by what Frenchie says, and I apologize to Sandreamer, not White Tiger.
And thank you for these cigars. Eagles are playing your Bucks this weekend, Fez. It's going to be on local TV. New York Football Giants.
Yep, Giants versus Bucks.
What are you going to do? You going to watch?
Yeah, I'm going to watch.
Watch it with me.
There you go. He's the Giants fan.
We're going to stay at the hotel.
Why don't you guys do the same thing, because you're best buddies, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you two do the same thing Mama Barbara does for Ron Dantiki and get one of those jerseys that is half Giants and half Bucks. You're Mama Barbara from this point on.
I'm not going to be the Mama Barber. I'm going to be at your house because I'm going to be here this weekend, not in Delaware. And I am going to risk watching my Bucks again.
I've already made plans for the hotel that we could stay in till about 4 o'clock. So we'll watch it in my room, Fez. Me, you, Claire, my brother, sitting on the bed.
Oh, fucking orgy.
You're just making this weekend even longer.
Actually, how many people to make an orgy? 3 is not an orgy.
No.
And 4 is really 2 couples.
Yeah. I would say 6.
It's got to be 6?
I would say 6.
Yeah.
Because 5 would basically be a couple in a menage. It's still like the math still isn't there. But once it's 6, it's just so much like cocks and pussies all over the place.
Yeah, it's just filthy at that point. Mia, you're on Ron and Fez. Whoops, let me try again. Hey, Mia, how are you, Mama?
It's Maya.
Maya.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Actually, I was there when he got caught jerking off on Pal Talk, so...
Now, what were you doing at the time?
No, I was in another room.
Were you appalled?
It was hilarious because earlier that morning, he actually sent me a picture of his cock. And the thing is, I don't think it was really his cock that he sent me. But yeah, they screen capped him jacking off, so it was like really funny.
Now, I've never been on the Pal Talk.
Yeah.
I hear O&A talking about it all the time. I'm going to tell you, I feel like a grandmother. I don't even understand it. What exactly happens?
It's addictive. You go in there, you chat, you pull up cams, you see girls flashing, guys, like just talking and flashing and all that stuff. It's just addictive, though. I don't recommend it.
But it's somewhat sexual, huh?
Usually it is.
Yeah.
People usually go on there to try to, like, get their kicks off, I guess.
I understand.
But yeah, it was really hilarious. I mean, I have a screen cap if you'd like me to send it.
No, I'm fine without it, but I appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Well, I love you guys.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's good to hear the truth, Fuzzy, because sometimes you hear things that aren't true from other people. Now we hear the truth.
Yeah. If we hear from Eastside Dave, not the truth.
Right?
Yes. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Kitchen Diva, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hello.
Hello, boys. How are you today?
Good.
Listen, I'm thinking, Fez, you had better go to this wedding with Dave this weekend, because when somebody tells his girlfriend, and somebody is bound to, he is going to need a really good shoulder to cry on.
That's
so,
true.
Fez, I think you should go.
Fez is definitely going this weekend, getting away from Earl, and Fezzy getting down there to Delaware.
That's never been really a goal of mine, to get down to Delaware.
I'd love to see you guys take the next day off Sunday. Still nice enough weather. Drive down to Bethany Beach, hang out. Maybe even head into Dewey Beach. Check out the old Bottle and Cork. That hasn't been turned into fucking condos. You pricks.
I'm totally down for that.
All right. Why don't you guys slap 5?
No, it's oh my God, this thing's turning into such a long weekend. It's all Friday. It's all Saturday
Fezzy,
with this wedding.
You need to get out of your rut. This is perfect for you.
And it's going to be, we're going to have a big caravan. We're going to pull over at like different PA designations and have sandwiches.
This caravan will have all your friends, Fezzy. Van Morrison put it best.
I can't think of a worse
Fezzy,
weekend.
You got soul, you got soul, you got soul. Turn it up. Radio. That's the beauty of this. You're going on a caravan to Delaware.
Sounds like I'm being kidnapped.
Paint the caravan red and white, because all your friends are coming over. Here you go, Fez. Sing it.
The caravan is on its way. I can hear the merry gypsy way. Mama, mama.
What the hell was that?
Where did that feedback come from?
Was that Hendrix suddenly hopped in? I love it. I love it, Earl.
Hey, speaking of loving things,
just so you know, Fez, this is, see the difference between keeping it together or not?
Right.
This is the thing. Never go back. Never look for the tie-in. Move forward all the time.
Perfect example.
Oh, my God. Look who just showed up. I cannot believe it.
Brought a centerpiece.
Oh.
Nice.
To make peace.
Oh, you got some nerve.
Look who it is. It's Winnie Cooper, and she's brought Fez a beautiful centerpiece.
Trying to make up with me.
Winnie, you look like $1 million, honey. Over here.
Thank you.
What exactly is... You know what? That's very, very classy,
You have to
Fez.
read the card, too.
Read the card, Fez. Read it out loud.
Darling Fezzy, wishing you all the best in your new relationship with Dawn Cumia, Anthony's sister. Love, Winnie Cooper.
That's beautiful, Winnie.
I thought so. I couldn't figure out how to make it up to him, so...
I'll tell you what you could do. Go to Delaware on this. There's a road trip going on right now.
I heard.
Dead German tourists are going to be played the whole time. We'll be playing a road trip as they pull out of the tunnel, heading straight to Delaware.
Fantastic 5. With the addition of Winnie Cooper, my God, the laugh.
Yes. And we were trying... Now, Winnie, you would know this. We tried to come up... What's the minimum number for an orgy? Before something is considered an orgy, what would the number have to be?
I think 5 or 6.
You think it could go as high as 6?
Yeah, because 5 is 2 couples and an extra person.
Right. That's
It's all about the odds and the evens.
Yeah, it really is. So you really need 6.
Right, if it's 5 single people, that's an orgy. But if
Yeah.
it's couples...
Well, don't you think by the time everyone leaps in, no matter what you're saying, you're single people at that point anyhow?
I would think so.
That's the way I got to
There
go
are
with
some people who go into that with rules. Like,
Yeah.
we can only touch the person we're in a relationship
I don't
with.
fucking... I never understand
No,
that.
I don't get that.
I don't understand that at all. Where someone act like, if you ever take a chick into a menage, because I'm telling you, I never did anything more than menage. That's where I fucking cut off. I'm no freak. But if someone goes, hey, you're paying more attention to her, I'm just like, so you got to shut the fuck up. You're in the... You can't go this far and act like, oh, here's the rules. Bullshit. It's fucking wide open. It's cowboy times.
It's like going to a potluck dinner, then saying no one can have your casserole.
I don't know what you mean by that, Fez, but if you've got to go to casserole to understand sex, you're going to have trouble in the caravan. Now, there's going to be 5 people in this. Here's the problem. There's going to be 2 gay guys, a redhead and his unsuspecting girlfriend, and now you, Winnie.
Yeah, I'd feel like a predator. That's not
You're
right.
the only one that's had multiple sex partners.
True. And no dogs.
Yes,
So
you're the
I'm
only one
up
leading the
right
bestiality
there.
thing.
And I don't think any redheads.
Would you call what you've had? Would you consider, Dave, an orgy or a litter?
A litter. Fine.
Or a dog rape.
Fuck, why
You
not?
just call it a dog rape.
Be honest for once.
All right, now you're in, Fez. You're going?
No, I am not going to this wedding. It sounds awful.
Fez, when I said you're going, didn't have a question mark. You're going. You need this. Dave, you're in?
I'm in.
Winnie, you in for this?
I'll go if Fez goes.
All right. Wally, you ready to do this whole thing?
Oh, no.
Oh,
My brother?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's all official, Fez. I booked an extra room. It's at the Hotel DuPont, so we upgraded for you.
This is my
I
brother.
got a nice couple of gift baskets. We're putting those together now.
Yeah.
We can, I can see what I can do about my older brother to, if things aren't working out with Don. So I think we're all covered.
All right, this is perfect. This is everything we've ever needed. Now, Fez, the good news here, too, is, Wally, everybody's got to keep Westside in the dark about what Dave really does, Wally.
Oh, believe me, there are a number of Dave is painting, Dave is waiting tables. It's even within the family.
Sure.
It's not spread.
Now, Wally, Dave was telling us today, as a little kid, you tried to drown him?
Yeah,
I told the story where I walked out into the bay, Newport Beach.
Okay, well, he wasn't supposed to follow us, and it's not our fault that he slipped and fell in the pond.
It's a pond now?
It was a little fresh spring pond.
All right, you've been telling us ocean all this time.
No, I said the bay. I don't know what a bay is. I don't know if it's an ocean or a pond. I think a bay is a bay.
No, a bay is nothing
he was
but a
only
pond.
He was only 2, so I guess
So it went from 8 months into an ocean to 2 into a pond.
He basically fell into a bird bath.
Well, no,
it don't take much for a little kid to drown. All it takes is for the oxygen to be out of the lungs, and it's dangerous.
Yeah.
No one's going to make fun of someone for not drowning deep enough.
They estimated, though, that he was actually clinically dead for a half an hour, so that might explain some of the...
It really would, because you start to get brain damage at, I think it's 9 minutes, 10 minutes.
How many minutes to lose pigment?
9 minutes to lose pigment.
I didn't
Beautiful
need that.
line.
I didn't need that from the caravan.
The temperature of the pond was so cold that it kind of froze him.
All right, so that's lucky for you. Yeah, I have also read that before. That if the water is extra cold, it's better than if warm water because you have a better chance of living through it.
Wow.
So that was a lucky day for you
All
when
right,
you drowned.
good. Hey, they don't call me a lucky boy for
Now,
nothing.
I wonder, do you have any memories of crossing over the other side and seeing what hell's like?
No. No.
All redheads?
I was 2. I don't think I was going there quite yet.
I mean, I've never heard a baby push back out of heaven. This is really a first.
See, this is where I think his bedwetting in the middle of the night when he's dreaming.
Oh, yeah.
How connecting
Thank you for
back
that.
as a child.
He's back in the
Appreciate
pond.
that.
All right, Wally, big weekend. Fez will be there.
All right, Fez. Well, I'm really looking forward to meeting you and setting you up with my. We'll take care of that later.
Perfect. All right, talk to you soon. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. That's right. Fez is going to Delaware, everybody. On a very Fez, you need this.
You have to.
It really is going to be good for you. You haven't done a road trip in a long time.
I have not done a road trip. I mean, forever.
And what better to do it with your best pal, Eastside Dave?
We're buddies. And you can have chicken or meat, whatever you want.
Chicken or meat.
Or meat.
Oh, it's not too late to mark that on my RSVP?
Well, you're going to have the red carpet treatment, my friend.
Bobby the Fish, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? 17-7-17 checking in.
Yeah, buddy.
Hoo-ah. Thank you. Hey, Fez, when you're down there, can you get me 2 cartons of Marlboro Ultralights?
You know what I want you guys to do is just really load the trunk up with cigarettes. We'll some right out here on 57th Street and make serious money.
I am not going on a cigarette run.
You don't know how cheap they are.
This is ridiculous.
You don't have to smoke them. You just down there and pick them up.
This trip is getting more and more involved.
Very light. Trip is going to pay for itself. Tim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
I live in Delaware, and I was hoping Ron and Fez could stop, or Dave and Fez could stop by. I live right next to the SPCA. I thought Dave might want to pick up a couple Huskies with me.
I would love to have a local guy show him around.
Absolutely.
What town do you live in, Tim?
Newark.
All right, perfect.
Cool. Only to pet, but yeah, I'll be there to Pesky, or to Husky.
You guys, why leave tomorrow? Why not leave tonight? Get in a late trip, get down there, start getting hammered.
That would add like an extra day to this whole ordeal.
Well, the plan was a lot of the McDonald's were going to go to my house tonight, sleep over, and have Daddy's pancakes tomorrow morning, which you are going to have the biggest stack of your life. And let me tell you something, maple syrup out your ass.
McDonald's family sleep.
And literally with that brother.
What?
Nice.
Oh, McDonald had some cakes. E-I-E-I-O. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
I can't spend the night at your parents' house.
Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron Fez, how you guys doing?
Yeah.
Dave is in luck. If you guys come down this weekend, it's the event of the year in Wilmington, Delaware, the Halloween Bar Loop.
Very nice.
So they can
the Wilmington's bouncing back, boys. They've got an aquarium. Look at me. They've got an aquarium there now.
Okay.
All right?
They can meet me at the Delaware game. I'll show them some Blue Hen football at 1 o'clock on Saturday.
Fez, seriously. It's division, what is it, 1A? 2A?
1AA.
1AA. I couldn't remember the A's. But they're always right up there at the top.
Who you playing, Howard?
It might
just a guy named Howard.
You're going to be surprised. It's a big stadium. They get a lot of people there. It's going to be 40, 50,000 people there. You're going to have a great time.
You're going to have to extend this trip if you're visiting with every single listener who lives out there. But I think that's okay. You do that.
You guys eat acid, right?
Yeah, I do.
Perfect. I'm going to have a guy meet you.
Buddy pals always eat acid. Me and Fez are going to be doing it.
Would you guys stop at Marcus Hug for me?
Yes.
Because I need to have someone killed.
Yeah.
Here's Alvin. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
Fez, you might as well go to Delaware because I saw Patrick and Donald looking at engagement rings the other day.
I would not mind having Patrick come in and do the show tomorrow if you're going to be off.
Do not have Fat Opie in here.
Why not?
My girlfriend's ex. Do not do that.
You know how you could get her jealous? My brother's name is Patrick. This one. That's the Tweety Bird. What?
All right, perfect. You'll get your own Patrick.
No one could see your Tweety Bird wings on the radio.
I could see it. Made me laugh. Some of this stuff is just for us, Fezzy. And I'm all kidding aside. You need this. You need to blow the pipes out a little bit. Go to Delaware, meet some new people. You're a wedding crasher. Off you go. It's an adventure. Fez's adventure.
I wouldn't want to take the day away from the bride.
Seriously, I'd love for you to do this.
You're more than welcome. It's going to be fun.
You know how close you're going to be to Claymont?
No.
Very close.
No idea.
Extremely close.
I've never heard of Claymont.
We'll go cherry picking in Claymont. I think they have cherry trees over there, Mr. B.
Yeah, because it's 1860. Fucking down. What are you talking about?
During the wedding or the reception?
Fucking cherry tree.
I heard Delaware's got a lot of that type of apple picking, cherry picking.
There's a big fucking difference. Cherry picking is you hanging around the fucking rim the entire game, not knowing what you're doing.
I gotta get my 2 points.
That's all you're after. Once you get your douche, you're done. Nate, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, I was figuring since Fez isn't going to be in tomorrow, how about we have Sheepy come on in and fill his seat?
I'd have Sheepy and Patrick come in and fill in for everybody. Sean, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, you ought to send Mr. Perfect down there play some slot machines at Delaware Park.
You want to go to Delaware Park, Fezzy?
I don't want to go to...
Ponies? Bet the ponies?
Bet the ponies?
I don't even want to go to Delaware. Never mind their park, which I'm sure is fabulous.
Oh, Mitchell Walters wants to meet you and your wallet there as soon as you arrive. Let me know what time Fez's wallet's getting in. I want to take it out for dinner tonight. Fezzy, please, you're going on this. This is perfect.
Nightmare.
Dave?
Yes.
Thank you so much for this.
It's not a problem.
It's exactly what Fez needs.
It's what buddies are for.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Don't rush him and your brother.
Okay. I was going to send them out to a little movie.
Yeah, send them out to the movie, throw in a can of butt lube, and then don't say a word to anybody. Whatever happens, happens. Winnie, what's your plans over the weekend? You going on Pal Talk?
No, I don't do that whole business.
Even that's beneath you.
No, it's not that.
Oh, my God.
No.
Oh, my God.
I just never got into that whole scene.
Well, hearing today how it's just a...
Oh, it sounds
sex
great.
Cage,
oh,
yeah.
It sounds great.
It's just a sex cage, is the way it was announced.
Sex cage. No.
And I was told the opposite before, but now we find out.
I think that's all. It's like if you could IM with video, then the first thing people think of is sex, and they.
You know, every new technology has been driven by the sex business, and that's truth. Telephones needed the sex business.
Printing press?
Yes, the printing press started magazines. When film started, a smoker was like the second film ever made. And when computers opened up, the porn business was the original people to start and to advertise, and no one else was ever like, no one's going to buy online. Porn people were there immediately. Same with video cassettes, DVDs. They're always the front runners. It's always about sex.
Talking was probably the same way. When cavemen first started talking, it was probably dirty words.
Well, yeah, the first phrase was food. The second phrase was, don't forget the balls. That was literally, don't leave the balls to be orphans. Get down there, work them a little bit. What are you, fucking one-trick pony? Stay on everything.
That explains those cave drawings.
Yes, the original cave drawing was butt fucking. Very odd how it all works out. Talk about this on the trip to Delaware.
Okay.
Now, Winnie, you're going, right?
Sure, I'm in. Let's go.
Here's what I worry about. You're going to put Winnie, Patrick, and Fez in the back.
Yeah.
Don't let my partner ride, bitch. Put your fucking brother in the back seat.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I was probably going to have West Side riding shotgun.
Sure.
Fez.
Right next to the radio.
My brother in the middle, and then Winnie on the way right, if you don't mind. And this way...
This makes no sense.
What kind of clown car are you running here?
This car seats 8 in the front seat, 2 in the back.
My brother is a thin guy, so usually they...
You put him in the middle, that's all. It's 3 in the back.
Right.
And he's in the middle.
He rides the hump.
And I don't want Winnie between my brother and Fez... Because you never know who she's going to try and convert down there.
I know.
I'm
Keep
a
her
facilitator. I could be in the middle.
Yeah, you get them two talking dirty. Grab a couple sixers. I know you worry about the DUI, but don't. Just if you explain to the Jersey cops that all the beer's in the back seat, they're not going to have any problem.
Well, that's when I let Claire drive, and I get my big Incredible Hulk 7-Eleven Big Gulp cup, and I put all the beers in that, and I swig them down. Whenever I go to a minor league baseball game, that's my pregame.
I know it's against the fucking law, but I think you need a one-hitter on any fucking road trip. You've got to fucking enjoy yourself a little bit. Fezzy, this is exactly what you need.
I think it's the last thing I need. I think this could kill me.
Seriously?
Yes.
I'm being serious, not even show stuff. You wouldn't want to do this.
No, I haven't heard one appealing feature of this trip.
Pancakes.
What about cherry picking?
New people. You're cherry picking down in Claymont.
Like I'm going to eat anything from yours or your parents' house the way I know you treat jelly.
What if his mom makes a cake? You love those.
Oh, I should have never eaten it.
Patrick, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you?
Hey, Ron.
Hey.
I want to let you know I am available if Fez goes to
Well, it's all the nemesis today, isn't it? It's Fat Opie.
Patrick, I would love to have you come in when Fez leaves tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Now, have you been invited to Thanksgiving?
Well, I'm not sure.
I'm starting to worry.
Do yourself a favor, stay away.
You don't want him to join in on the beatdown? The Fez Watley beatdown?
Well?
Yeah. I'd love to have you come in and co-host the show.
He is not coming in here, Ronnie. He's my arch enemy.
He's bright. He's funny. He's good looking. We know the women love him. He's a great singer. He plays all different musical instruments. This is talent, Fez.
He's my girlfriend's ex.
You know what else I can do?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's dead on.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Better than Fez.
Sounds like you're ready for one of the 2 checks.
Better watch your step,
Thank you. Why don't you come in tomorrow and do a Patrick tutorial?
I don't do Patrick tutorials. I do Fez tutorials.
That's so old. Those days are over.
Why don't you just get the message, Fat Opie? You're no longer wanted. You're no longer wanted around.
Yeah, Fez. You're going to get what's coming.
Oh! Let me tell you, Fez has gotten what's coming in the face, in the ass, everywhere.
Try not to stick up for me so much.
All right, but I thought, you could use some help. You were sitting there all gap-faced and stupid looking. All right, Patrick, thanks, buddy.
All right, catch you later.
All right, peace.
Bye, Fat Opie. Boy, he never knows when enough's enough.
Hey, Fez, I had a tune I wanted to play for you, if you want to just listen a little bit. Very nice. Fezzy, what do you think?
I love that. I thought that rocked.
Yeah, you dig it?
I really, really like that. We should play that more on this show.
We will.
Maybe like a theme song or something.
We'll start and play it a lot.
Man, I really, really like that. I thought that was good. I'd never heard that before.
Yeah, it was a great new artist.
Who was it?
Patrick, Dawn's actual boyfriend.
That was Fat Opie?
Yeah, seriously, it really is good, though, huh?
Fat Opie sang that piece of crap?
And I believe played every instrument on it. What a talent.
Oh, you could tell.
You know, since I ran my old partner into the dirt, I'm always looking for somebody new, somebody to hook a star onto.
Oh, God.
Earl, did he play everything on that?
Yeah, he played all the instruments, including the cowbell.
Wow.
Wow.
Fez, how many instruments do you play?
I don't play any instruments.
Interesting. Do you sing?
No, I don't sing. And neither does Patrick, listening to that song. That just... I don't know which I hated more, the mediocre singing or the juvenile lyrics.
Why were you clapping and tapping your foot along and enjoying?
Sympathy, pity, basically. God, that thing stunk. Does anyone still smell that song playing? That's how bad it stunk.
I thought it was fantastic.
I still smell it in here.
Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey,
Hey, you buddies.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, I can't wait for tomorrow now. I'm really looking forward to the Ron and Patrick show, because I got to tell you, I've been getting a little tired of that bowl of gravy. He never really says much anymore, and when he does, it's always whining. He's starting to get too much like, who was that gay guy you had before him with the bad heart? What was his name? I can't even remember his name.
That was also Fez. 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. Fez, you all kidding aside, I want you to go to Delaware this weekend. Take a 3-day weekend. Forget about your problems.
You need me here.
Mm-mm. And you know what you could do is visit Fez Whatley Incorporated, because that's where your corporation's based out of.
I would like to drop in a surprise inspection on the corporation.
On your file.
Just to make sure everyone's hard at work and not slacking.
How does Delaware pull off that incorporation thing? Anytime you get incorporated, it's always the best thing to go through Delaware.
Yeah, they just don't tax corporations?
I don't know what they do. They're very low taxes in Delaware. How they get away with it, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have a clue how it works, but everything's there. All the credit card companies, everything.
I can't wait. Do me a favor. Take Earl's camera and take a bunch of pictures.
A Fez Whatley Incorporated?
No, of everything around. I want you to go to some of the battlefields, cross the bridge there, and go to the Wyeth Museum.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Go out to Kennett Square and pick me up some mushrooms. Have some fun in your life.
Everything sounds bad.
You'll be close to Amish country.
That's scary.
Would you just once be positive about something?
I can't be positive about a road trip with the Eastside Dave family.
Why not? We're clean.
They're people.
What time do Herman and Lily pick me up? You freaks.
Fez, did I say that you had to live with them? No. You're gone for a free weekend,
right.
A getaway weekend. You're having either meat or chicken.
Meat or chicken.
And is it a wedding or a banquet?
It's a wedding, but
it sounds like a fucking bowling trophies are going to be handed out.
My brother doesn't have too much money to spend on this wedding, so listen, open bar, huh? You can get all the club sodas you want, Fed.
What are you getting them as a wedding gift?
I think we got some sort of shitty turkey roaster.
Turkey roaster?
What do you mean we?
When you're starting a new home, that's what you need first?
Like one of those rotisserie
Thanksgiving
turkey
is coming
things?
up.
Yeah, that's right, but what about the rest of the year? The man's starting a new house. Doesn't have a couch or a TV yet. You're giving him a turkey roaster.
Well, Thanksgiving, what really was in my mind? I'm like, if the wedding's taking place, they're going to have a great turkey roaster.
You and your chick are going, right?
Yes.
Turkey roaster set you back about $45. So you think
$100.
$22.50? Really?
Yes.
For two people?
Yeah. It's $100.
I would beat you to death with a turkey roaster if I was your brother.
Why? I don't think you could also put chicken
Where's the
in
reception? At a firehouse?
There? No. It's
Clark Steaks.
Some sort of abandoned place, but...
Is that why they're going so far? And I asked you if it was the Hotel DuPont, thinking that maybe somehow these fucking lace Irish pulled something off in their life.
Nah, yeah, that's not going to happen. It's everything... Hey, we look at it as blue collar. That's the way we look at it. And Fez is going to have a great time. Just because it's not...
going to a wedding/swap meet.
Well...
Fez, seriously, all kidding aside, hop in the fucking car tomorrow, get out of town, and just enjoy yourself. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. You're very cranky lately and tough to get along with.
Why don't you... I got a great stipulation. You can be in control of the CDs. On the road trip down, it's all Fez Whatley all the time.
That's huge.
That's 3 fucking hours of your music, of Fez Professor Whatley.
Oh, God, it's 3 hours in the car with you and your family.
Come on.
You get to choose between any Pink Floyd album that you possibly want.
No, if you want to rock us with Petty for 180 minutes, you do that. That's my point.
And I'm not going to be able to use the bathroom for 3 days.
I'll get you your own hotel room if you don't want to bunk beds with Patty. My Patty, I mean.
I'm King Kong. Andrew, you're on Ron and Fez.
Sing that.
Hey, Ron, I just want to let you know I dialed 866 Ron Zero Pat, and I got right through.
Oh, 866 Ron Zero Pat. 866 Ron Zero Pat.
Do not give out that phone number. You're going to confuse people. It's 866 Ron Zero Fez.
What about the Patrick Posse? They going to be fucking rolling?
There's no Patrick Posse.
PP.
I can't believe we played that hideous song, too.
The one that you loved?
I didn't like that song. I was trying to be polite.
Really?
Yeah.
Polite?
You dance along with songs just to be polite?
Yeah,
What's
not
that
polite.
I hear? A car wreck happened just outside? I hear people screaming in the streets.
Here it comes.
Very hooky, though, huh? You sing along, Fez.
Shove a potato in my ass and watch me make French fries. Nothing's better than 6-year-old balls. That's not me singing. Look, I'm a pretty French maid. Boy, howdy, my asshole hurts. That's a soundboard, don't it? It's cock time. This is not a soundboard. Great. Now my eyes are glazed shut. Who's got sticky underpants? That is not me.
Chuck, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yo, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, Fezzy, I live in Bucks County. I'll meet you on 95, pick you up from Dave. You come hang out with me this weekend. We'll watch football till we puke. Then we'll go to a Halloween party. And, hey, Ronnie, I'm from Delaware County, too.
All right, Bucks County, Fezzy, what do you think?
I think that it's probably not wise to just hop in a stranger's car out on 95.
Wardy lives out that way, too. If you get in any kind of problems, I'll have Wardy pick you up. And bring you right to the train station in Wilmington. You'll be back here within an hour and a half if you're not having fun. Now, what do you say? Do you go?
Let's skip all that, and I'm just back here automatically.
It'll be one of those things like where when you send your kid over to a friend's house, you get a call at 2 o'clock in the morning. You want to come and pick him up?
He's really not adjusting well.
Angel, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi there. I just wanted to wish Fezzy good luck on catching the bouquet, because this is his chance to get good luck.
True.
Because it's good luck, Fezzy, it's good luck to catch a bouquet. And he can end all his jinxing and everything else. He can catch this bouquet and be good luck and finally be part of the team.
Are you reading a prepared statement?
You know what? Thank you for that call, because you prove that all women are not stupid. So I'm going to send you into the big-ass prize closet for being the smartest young lady that's ever called this show. By far. By far. What do you have for her, Fez?
Got a DVD copy of The Breakup starring Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston. That's courtesy of Universal Studios Home Entertainment, in stores now.
That's exciting stuff. Dugout Doug, you're on the air. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, dick holder number 9.
Ah, well, I don't know where the dick holder thing is,
Just yell face.
I'll just say, won't you be that's not it. Let me try. Oh, here, I think I found
face.
Had the wrong thing up. The balls though, just go, I'm going to try to hit any button, because I think I remember it. What do you got for us, Doug?
Hey, in anticipation of the change, we also modded Patrick on Full Blown AIDS for the Ron and Patrick form.
All right, there you go.
Great.
Things are starting to happen.
Yeah, a website's actually going to be brought down by this.
Well, you're the second smartest woman on the show today, Fez. Congratulations. And you're telling other people, is this a prepared statement? Fezzy, this guy, Patrick, he's getting in your kitchen a little bit. He's taking your girlfriend. He's taking your partner. He's taking your place in Anthony's family. Next, he's going to go down to that wedding in Delaware.
He's welcome to that one.
Patrick and Patrick.
I'm King Kong.
Like a white Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, he's
almost.
amazing.
Really?
I was thinking Prince when you play all the different instruments.
Prince of crap.
How many people have actually sat down and played every instrument on Todd Rundgren?
Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails.
Trent Reznor. Paul McCartney did it on,
yes,
I believe, the first McCartney, right?
Yep, and he did it recently on this new album produced by Nigel Godrich.
And it sounds like it. It sounds like a fucking guy.
Eddie Cochran did it.
You're kidding me.
On Summertime Blues. He played all the instruments.
That had to be but one song only.
I believe so, yes. And
didn't Bowie do it on Hunky Dory? Or most of the instruments?
I thought he was like low. He did a bulk of the instrumentation also. by himself.
And Beck does a lot of instruments. I think for Odelay, he did almost all the instruments.
Yeah, 2 turntables and a microphone. That's not fucking so hard. So, Fez, you don't play even one instrument.
No, I don't play anything.
And yet Patrick is like having a white prince.
Yeah, it's all this, oh, I need attention, look at me. It's so pathetic.
I mean, here's the thing. Girls go for musicians. Am I right there?
Definitely.
But could you imagine a whole band in one?
I've done a whole band in one, so that's that's a plus.
Jeez. Have you really?
That was Chicago with the horn section, too.
What band pulled the train on you?
Not a real band. Not a sign band. No.
How many guys
See,
in
when
this
you
band?
call Pull It a Train, it sounds like I wasn't part of it, that I was just, the victim.
Right.
I thought we was talking before about orgies.
All right.
Anyway, back to Patrick and Fez.
How many guys in the band?
3. So there you go. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's like, who was it, Grand Funk? ZZ Top? Was it all 3 on you at the same time?
No, not exactly.
Then that's pulling a train.
No.
A train means, and I will tell you this, a train means one guy leaves, he lights a cigarette. No, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. And he says to his friend,
not what
that
it
guy
was.
goes in. Then he finally comes out and goes like this to another fresh guy. She's still fucking at it. All right, could you please help me out here? Because my balls are killing me. Then that guy goes in.
Okay,
That's pulling
that
the
is
train.
a train. I'm not going to argue that.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite like that.
So what were you involved in?
I would say more of like a group thing, but it just doesn't mean the guys were touching each other.
Finger cuffs.
But they were together. Finger cuffs from the friend, what do you call it? You ever see from a Kevin Smith film?
Oh.
Finger cuffs, like Chinese finger cuffs.
Oh, okay.
Remember that?
Yes.
2 going in, that's
Yeah,
what they're saying.
yeah.
So was it like that?
Yeah.
There's a lot of...
Let me say this, and there's nothing wrong with the 3 guys at the same time. But did they write on you?
No.
All right, that's very fucking respectful.
I think so, yeah.
Because
I emerged unscathed.
I find that when they take a marker and they write on you, they're treating you a little less respectful.
No markings left afterwards.
Was there any laughter? Or were they talking to each other?
No.
Like, here, I want you to do this to her.
No.
Treat her like that.
No.
You don't let them talk that way, right?
No one talks.
Okay. It's got to be total silence?
What about afterwards?
No.
Then everybody talks.
No. The fucking shame, the walk of shame that an entire band takes because they couldn't shut her down. She's still fucking ready for more. She's going, is there a headliner? Because you guys have definitely acting like a middle act.
Where's the merch guy? Oh, no.
Anyway, if you get into this, see, this is where we're going. It's a
Musicians.
very respectful thing. Yeah. And you act like, and you turned Dave down.
Yeah.
When Dave tried to hook you up with you.
Does Dave play an instrument?
Yeah, I play the drums, for fuck's sake.
Oh, yeah,
Do you consider
Sorry.
Jelly Jar an instrument? You keep saying you play the drums, and yet you're never in a band.
Well, I don't have enough time for a band right now. Busy.
Doing what?
Right
You're
here.
3 hours a day here.
here.
And you're fucking really bad at that.
I put things together from time to time.
You know what I like to see Patrick do is put together a band that could, play live. That would be exciting.
We can't have a Fat Opie band play for this show.
I don't say you had to play for this show. You wouldn't do anything with that kind of talent. This show, believe me, that's a small change. Steven, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, man, they got Zach Wild. He plays all his own instruments on his albums.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Zach Wild? I thought he was just a big master guitar player.
Yeah, he is a master guitar player, but he plays, piano, all that stuff, harmonica, everything but the drums. He used to play guitar for Ozzy Osbourne.
We're looking for everything. Sorry, Zach.
He sings just like Ozzy, too. It's almost eerie, dare I say.
Everyone when I went to high school would sing just like Ozzy. Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Billy Corgan played everything. Everybody else in Smashing Pumpkins were a bunch of douchebags. They couldn't fucking do anything.
All right, let me check over with Earl. Earl, is this true?
Yeah, he did all the instruments on Siamese Dream and didn't tell the rest of the band.
That's the Paul McCartney act, right?
Which really pissed off the band because it became this massive hit, and they were just like, "Oh, you guys are great," and then it's like, "We really."
Yeah, but Jimmy Chamberlain, their drummer, is one of the best drummers in rock. There's no way Billy Corgan could pull that shit off.
Not according to Billy Corgan. He didn't fucking want any time for him.
Well,
let me ask you: did they all get paid?
On tour, they did.
But they didn't get paid for the album?
No, Corgan wrote all the songs, so he got all the songwriting credit.
But let me tell you, if I'm in Smashing Pumpkin, and a check comes in for Smashing Pumpkins, give me my fucking part of the check. I didn't ask not to fucking play. This bald-headed prick ain't taking 100%. Now, if I'm going to get the paid, Sam, I'll fucking sleep in and you go into the studio and do whatever. You can be the only one to bang Winnie tonight. See how that fucking puts you over. I don't think you're going to be able to pull it off. Are you saying one man isn't enough for you?
At times, maybe.
You're in a lull in the relationship.
Now I'm in
thing
a transition phase. Yes.
For some reason, you stopped dating.
Yeah.
After dating too much. What's the last date you've been on?
Like out with I don't know.
Whatever you call a date.
Right.
Not what I would call a respectful date, but your type of date. Meet you in a fucking alley. Standing up.
A while ago.
Really?
Yeah. Actual respectable time period.
Months?
Opposed to like hours.
Is it months?
Yeah. I think like two months. What is it, October? Yeah.
60 days?
I'm on a break from the world, kind of.
Do you have an STD? What has happened?
No, I think I figured that my luck is starting to run out because if I've gone this long without getting something terrible, like the odds are starting to be against me. So maybe just take a little step back and see what the plan is.
You know what I consider the worst of all STDs?
No, what?
Babies. That to me is...
They never go away.
Well, I know a guy. Let's just put it that way. I know a guy. Stinky, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, morning, buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, first off, Zach Wild, I work for Black Label. He could easily play all his instruments, but he doesn't. But Stuart Copeland from the Police, he put out a record called Clark Kent where he played absolutely everything on it. It was badass back in like 81, maybe something.
Yeah, but no one listened to that. We're talking about somebody that put out an album that everybody was into. No, I'm a Stuart Copeland fan. I really am. Is he still doing the movie work, Earl?
No, he did a couple of TV shows, and I can't remember off the top of my head. There's one on the air now. I think he did the CSI one. He does music for CSI and a couple.
I thought that was like the Who.
No, but he does like the incidental music for it. But I'll double check that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do that. If someone said you're getting everything but the theme, I'd be like, fuck you. I'm not going to play dun-dun-dun-dun-dun every time there's a goddamn chase scene and not get the thing for myself. By the way, speaking of which, that music in Lost scares the shit out of you. There's something about that music, even if you weren't watching the show, you'd be looking around like, what the fuck is going on here? It just sounds like something wicked this way comes.
There was a scene last night, I think, when they were throwing Sawyer back in his cage, and it was just frightening music.
My Fez, I haven't seen it yet. Don't bring it up.
Oh, okay.
No,
X-Files had very scary music. I used to love the X-Files just for the music alone.
Didn't that become a hit, too, the X-Files theme?
Yes.
I want to hear you. Oh, yes, it was called Johnny One Note. How do you hang around one note that long? I feel like you can pull it off. Earl, you grabbing the X-Files theme for us?
I got it.
All right. There's going to be one long car ride down the fucking Wilmington.
What a nightmare! I'll be an X-Files case.
I'm going to tell you something else, Fezzy. If I see you in here tomorrow doing the show, I'm going to not only be pissed, but I'm going to be hurt and let down that you didn't try something new.
I got to tell you, I'm going to be a little hurt, especially after the fucking groom of all the things he has to do.
Well, you let me down, Dave. You let me down with this show today.
Can I stare at the floor?
Now, let me see. There's the tears. That fucking quick. Every day when you're 3:01, I got to look at the host, and then I hear something like this. Look, gee, Mr. B, I'm trying my best. You know how much I like you and Fezzy. I never want to let you down. Well, you're the mayor of Benningtonville, you are. I don't know where you get this 1930s act. I can't take it anymore.
I'll try to talk modern. I'll try to get into 2006.
Stop looking like a newspaper boy during the Depression. You got your little hat on sideways. Geez, I'm sorry, Mr. B. I don't know what happened to me today. Before I know it, I'm fucking jelly.
Once I dye my hair black, the whole everything.
Jet black, like Elvis.
Yeah, that's what. And
then slick it back.
I will. Elvis was originally a blonde. You know, he dyed his hair black. So if he can do it, I can do it.
I don't know if I'd say blonde. I think he had brown hair.
Oh, well.
Are you dyeing the skin?
Yeah, dye your skin too.
Yeah, I'll do a black.
You gotta have it match somehow.
I'll be a black.
and blackface.
Any color.
Fuck it, I'll be a minstrel. I don't care.
It's gonna look like Al Jolson.
I kind of think he does without the makeup though. Mommy, don't you recognize me, Mommy? I'm wearing blackface.
I'm fucking jelly, Mama.
Well, let me hear you actually do it.
I'm fucking jelly, Mama.
Terrible.
It's so stupid.
It's awful.
It's really bad. Can't you do any impressions? Don't you have any talents? And is there any reason to keep you on this show?
Yes, I can. I can do the Barney. Oh, in fact, I did do Barney from The Simpsons. I can do that, and I can do him specifically in the opening scene of Reservoir Dogs.
All right. Yeah, I know that you tried this on the air with Fez playing the part of Mo, which kind of worked. Now do your Mo.
Amanda hug and kiss. Is there Amanda hug and kiss?
Pretty good. Now try Mo in Reservoir Dogs.
Say the word. Say the word.
That you can't do. For some reason, you can only do the one line.
Say the word.
You know what you really need to do? I don't understand. I don't know what he saw. But why don't you guys work on this on the trip to Wilmington?
Oh, that'll be fun.
And why stop there? Go to Wilmington, North Carolina. You like tobacco, Fez.
I got the script. We can do it easily.
No.
You want to do it?
I don't want to do any of this.
Would you want to do the trip or the script?
I'd rather do the script than go on the trip.
You're going on the trip tomorrow. Fez, really, you should do it. Have some fun. Get out of your comfort zone.
Just a nightmare.
Earl, this is...
I'm been shot! I'm dying over here!
Hold on, buddy boy!
I'm shot! Dying!
Hey, let's catch that shit! Right now! You're hurt real fucking bad! You ain't dying!
Oh, this blood is really scaring the shit out of me! I'm dying! I know it!
Oh, excuse me, I didn't realize you had a degree in medicine. Are you a doctor? Answer me, please. Are you a doctor?
No, I'm not! I'm not a doctor!
Okay, so you admit you don't know what you're talking about. So, if you're through giving me your amateur opinion, slide back and listen to the news. I'm taking you back to the rendezvous, and you're going to be okay. Now say it. You're going to be okay. Say it. You're going to be okay. Say the goddamn word. You're going to be okay. Say the goddamn fucking word. Say it.
I'm okay. I'm okay, Larry.
Correct.
Was that the whole goddamn movie? You needed a fun little clip. The longer it went, the less fun and interesting it was.
I thought it really hit stride towards the end, but I guess I'm wrong.
I started hating life by the time I got to the end. Will, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, boys.
Yeah.
Got Roger Waters does all his own stuff.
Roger Waters, after he was booted out of Pink Floyd, I believe he did start to play all the instruments.
Yeah, he did on his solo records, but not in Floyd.
Jim, yeah, he let Dave Gilmour play guitar. Probably a smart idea. But here's Jim. Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies. How you doing?
Yeah.
Dave Grohl, first Foo Fighters album, played all the instruments.
All right, Dave Grohl, amazingly talented guy. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. Nice Ray Romano imitation, Dave.
He really did sound like Ray Romano.
Well, Barney has a
and go ahead and dye your hair black so you can look like Edward Scissorhands.
I have regular flesh fingers, so you can call me Davey Flesh Fingers if you'd like.
All right.
Your little joke, incorrect.
What about Davy Jelly Dick? Does that work for you?
At least it's accurate,
but
Ron.
The thing is, that makes it sound like your dick is made out of jelly.
Well, there's jelly on it, yeah.
Jelly
flavored. And by the way, I had a slight rash for like 2 days after that because the jelly, I couldn't really wipe it off, so I was walking around with jelly in my thighs.
Hey, did the picture of you ever get up online of the bruise? Do we know?
I hope so. I don't know. I can go.
That's good. That's what I want in a producer. I want no checking, but I want you hoping, wishing and hoping and praying is what I want you to do.
Let me contact Mike
at all time. No, hold on. I'll go check out ronfez.net. You sit there. You got a big trip. You and Fez got a big trip coming up tomorrow. I want you guys to relax and have a lot of fun today. Danny, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, it was Lenny Kravitz. Played all his instruments, buddy.
Lenny Kravitz, is this true, Earl?
Yeah, it was
first
about
two records.
1992.
Just the first two records?
First two records, he pretty much played every instrument, and then he got a full band for the rest of the records.
Now, Winnie, have we come up with one single guy that you wouldn't do yet?
Oh, the musicians?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Every one of them, huh?
Well, because some of those guys you just have to do if you get the chance, even if they're not, like, attractive anymore. You know, like a Paul McCartney. It's not like I'm attracted to someone who looks like Paul McCartney looks like now. But you're going to say no to Paul McCartney?
I see. So you still wouldn't even turn down, let's say, Joe Cocker, old and out of rehab.
I love Joe Cocker. That one would actually not even
That'd be a
problem.
pleasure.
Yeah.
That would be a pleasure.
How about Peter Gabriel? I believe he played all of his instruments.
Come on in here, Pitsy.
And
you would do him? Is that what you're saying,
I'm
Joe?
asking, would she do Peter? Because have you seen him lately? Very.
First of all, she would do Roman Gabriel. So what would she care about Peter Gabriel?
Oh, DIC number 136, by the way.
Oh,
Face.
Nice.
Face. They are on the website.
Are they up there?
Yeah, people are photoshopping them already in the listening thread.
Now, where? So you go to the listening thread on runfez.net?
Yeah, go to around page 8 or 9, and there's people photoshopping them already.
All right, I'm going to see how his bruised arm came out. Apparently, the little cowbell joke is going too far, Fezzy. And Eastside Dave bruised his arm pretty bad yesterday.
There it is.
There it is. Very ugly. Boy, look at the muscle tone there on that arm.
Like a piece of white bread.
I'm starving. You got any Wonder Bread?
I am the least photogenic person.
No, that's exactly what you look like.
The history. Well, that's. I'm going to put the fucking gun right to. No trip tomorrow, Fez. Because
I mean, if you look at that picture and you look at you, it's exactly what you look like.
I don't look like
you
that.
You have a whole different thought in your head.
Well, somewhat.
Like catching a ghost on film.
I'm out of here.
Save some of these jokes for the road trip, Fez. Jason, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave couldn't be more full of misinformation with his blonde Elvis shit. But anyway, hey, I think there needs to be something in this for Fezzy if he's going to make this trip. You know, he's going to go out of his way. I'm thinking maybe a trip to Northern Virginia, you know, right around the corner. He gets a little taste of home, and Dave can stop and get a little jelly on a roadside stand.
Fezzy, go to Cinema Arts and check out KOP's big film festival.
Oh, the spooktacular thing that's going on this weekend.
That's this weekend, yeah.
Yeah. I also got a invitation from Northern Virginia that's like a week late. Thursdays, where we used to have the Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
They're closing down and had their farewell party October 14th.
Yeah.
So I got invited to that on October 26th.
No. So they shut down after you left, huh, Fezzy?
Yeah, shut her down.
Fezzy used to go there every Friday night. He would drink with the listeners. And then Kathleen from the Bronx, this was the weirdest thing. Every week, I guess, she would lead everybody in Hotel California. She would sing Hotel California, and everybody else would sing along.
It was weird because she would have it so timed that as soon as they turned on the lights, you know, for last call, everyone would kind of join in. We would just look at her and it would start.
Yeah. One time I heard her even singing the Spanish version.
Really?
That threw everyone off.
Yeah.
The Big Lebowski. The one Big Lebowski.
She sang the Spanish version from Big Lebowski. Amazing singer. Here this is her playing guitar. Isn't this fantastic, Fez?
Yeah, this is very good.
Oh, this is Patrick.
What?
And when Kathleen is playing, you just see her just staring at her own fingers. I mean, don't say a word
and
around
whatnot.
her.
She's like Esteban.
Fez, I know you like the Eagles, so what am I going to do? I want to sit down and play Hotel California. All right, man, you're great. Rocking and rolling and whatnot. Everybody's crazy, man. Look at Brad. He's so fucked up. Happy birthday, Brad. I love his little dreadlocks. She is a good guitar player, though.
She kept everyone around at Thursdays, that's for sure.
Hey, gosh, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Tom Schultz of Boston played every instrument on that album.
Yeah, well, most places you play every instrument on a Boston album, you could end up in death. If it's a civilized country, kill that fuck. This is her singing. Loves the Eagles. Plus, I got a new blog out. I hope you read it. I call it the Last Buster Winnipesaukee blog. It's a play on words. Whatnot. Fez, I see you got a little tear in your eye.
It takes me back to some good times that were actually there. Kathleen for the Bronx, closing down Thursdays.
Let me ask this, Fez. I'm going to ask you, Dave.
Okay.
Since it's your brother's wedding, would it be cool if Bri and Kathleen met? It's about halfway. They showed up at the wedding. Fez would feel a little more comfortable.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'll do that. I'll get Fez
Nice.
plus 2. Fez plus 2.
Kathleen would fit right in, too.
That's Earl's role. Earl Douglas plus 2. Where he tried to take a date. It was Eddie Trunk's wedding.
Poor Eddie Trunk.
Let me tell the story. So Eddie Trunk calls me. But I don't understand what the hell's going on. Earl says to go to this wedding, he wanted to take a date and her boyfriend to the wedding.
It was not even that. It was not. I didn't look at it as a date whatsoever. I didn't want to go. I hate weddings.
You hate Eddie Trunk.
I don't
mean that you hate weddings.
I don't hate Eddie, but I hate weddings. I hate funerals, and I just.
Which you like more? I like funerals more.
Well, at least funerals, you probably have some sense of closure to it.
What?
Anyway, don't fuck with Mr. Perfect. I don't care how stupid he sounds. This is his week. That's why I'm getting rid of you two assholes. But Earl goes to the wedding, puts Earl Douglas plus 2 on there, and Eddie Trunk was like furious. Called me at home. I go, I'm not even Earl's producer yet. I go, I won't even be his producer for years, and when we're on XM, then call me. I'm responsible.
He was so upset he was looking for anyone who would listen. He was so pissed.
It was just the biggest. I still get angry about it. I'm getting hot right now.
And one of the plus 2 was Shug Logan, which you know how Eddie Trunk feels about him. Do not let Logan sit at Piazza's table, or vice versa.
God, I was so. Remember, I didn't talk for a week. I was so mad.
You were mad or embarrassed?
No, I was furious.
Why were you mad?
Because
you made the social faux pas.
But I didn't say I need to, people. I said, is it? I just put the question out there. I didn't even say I need.
You don't put a question. This fucking woman is having a wedding. Her husband invites a black guy that she doesn't know. And now he wants to bring another black couple with him. You can understand that they're going, what are you fucking doing? Why did you feel like it's against you?
No, because everyone just totally completely read it the wrong way. Like I was asking her out on date. I was like, no, not at all.
No, that wasn't the part. That was the faux pas. The faux pas was Earl Douglas plus 2.
And once it was clarified, I completely understood that, but people took it a completely other different way.
Weddings are expensive, and you're asking for a whole other chicken cordon bleu.
Right. You can't order the meat,
the chicken, forget the
and
cordon
another
bleu.
chicken.
Forget the cordon bleu. But there was going to be a lot of chicken eating there.
Oh.
It's good once you get rid of the blue. Sean, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, tomorrow when Fez takes a day off, and this Patrick, man, he's pretty talented.
Yeah.
You think we could play some Three's Company trivia with him?
I'd love to. This kid can't be stumped.
He's not going to know anything about Three's Company. I'm the Three's Company expert.
He's everything you're not more. He's fantastic.
He's Fat Opie.
What a talent.
What a pain in the ass.
Now, you were at the party, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
Fat Opie's a really good bowler.
And you said he's also a great guy to hang around with.
Oh,
huh?
he's
a fun guy.
He's fun.
Yeah.
Personable.
Haven't you done enough damage, Winnie Cooper?
No fears at all.
And no fears, no
fears.
phobias. How's his heart?
Oh, fine.
100%.
Kicking strong.
Wow.
You could hear it.
Mine's getting there.
All right, Earl. Here is somebody to back us up. It's Hard Rock Johnny, Eddie Trunk's best friend, to talk about the faux pas. How you doing, Johnny?
Hello, boys.
Yeah.
That was one of the best things ever. Poor Earl. Earl's third got bumped for Ace Frehley, unfortunately.
Oh.
I've never heard of anyone going to a wedding at a +2. He thought it was a concert. He was bringing Muni with him.
Well, look, when you grow up black, that's the way the beds are. It's Earl Douglas plus 2. You're not going to get your own bed. He didn't understand why one invitation would be any different.
Who told you about that?
Eddie Trunk, Eddie Trunk, Eddie Trunk, Eddie Trunk. That was the best episode ever when he talked about it.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't talk about him, though.
Right.
He was the bad guy at the station because he wouldn't let Earl bring that plus 2.
What? Yeah, and after that, everybody acted like it was Eddie's fault. And Chuck Logan finally got involved in it. Hey, where's Eddie been lately? What is he up to?
He's been around. He was just out in Vegas. He's actually going to be here at my place on the 29th. We got a little concert.
Well, who's going to be there?
Skid Row.
Skid Row?
Yeah, it's our third annual Eddie Trunk Halloween show with the second appearance by Skid Row. You know, we were trying to scrape something together at the end. What can we do?
Now, Sebastian Bach part of this, or is it?
No.
So it's
Johnny Salinger.
Yeah.
Well, you got 3 out of 5.
You get 3 out of 5. That ain't bad.
No.
Isn't that a Meatloaf song? 3 out of 5 ain't bad.
5 ain't bad, exactly.
And then you got Trunk's jack-o'-lantern head blocking the stage.
Oh, God. He's going to get up and sing, too, I'm sure, at some point, which is always fun to watch.
You know who I'd love to get on stage there is Patrick, which is Dawn's actual boyfriend.
Don't listen to him, Hard Rock Johnny.
You can invite him down.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, guys, you know, we have our event on Halloween, which, you know, if we go back a year...
Yeah, that's Fez's heart attack.
You guys were the Fez heart attack show. You guys
almost killed me, Hard
so
Rock Johnny.
You're afraid to go back, you said, Fez?
Yeah, I'm really nervous to go back there.
Are you? Why? You've been here to have free lunches.
Whoa!
And you're paying for yours.
You know, you can come
Not
back.
that I wouldn't mind seeing the flame shirt for the 100th time.
Ow! Hey, I'm going to have EMTs here. You'll be fine.
Hey, Johnny, I want to point out to you, people hear me busting Fez's balls and think it's an easy trick. The fucker's a goddamn razor. You don't want to play games with him. He's a vicious, mean, terrible person.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fezzy.
Now it's back to Fezzy. Love you, Fez.
But that's the actual night. That is the same event, the 1-year location of when I started having those chest pains. And Ronnie even said to me, walking up to your place on the sidewalk, do you think you're having a heart attack?
All right, let's try to do this, Fez. What do you say? We'll go to this party. We'll go to O&A's party, right?
Right.
But you and I will dress in costumes. We'll get there and see if we can find each other.
Oh, I like that.
Whoever finds the one person first is the winner.
Okay.
$100.
I'm in.
All right.
Bet. Shake.
I'm not shaking your AIDS hand.
Shake.
No.
Bet.
Yes. Exactly. You know what to do?
It's not acid.
Did you just spit on yourself?
Yeah.
Put that on this little piece of glass. I'll put it on a microscope and just take a look.
You're not checking me for nothing. You're not trained.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm Dexter. All right, thanks, Johnny.
All right, boys. See ya.
Peace. Getting a call from the future right now. It's Mike. Mike, how are you, buddy?
Hey, man, doing good, man. I'm calling, man. That Friday show is awesome. Who is that new guy, Patrick?
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Oh, yeah, man. That was the best Friday show I've ever heard, man.
Thank you very much.
Mike, I will do whatever I can to destroy your future.
Fez, by that time, you'll already be dead flying off the Memorial Bridge with a redheaded drunk.
Oh, God.
Fez, I really do want you to go there.
I can't.
You know who grew up on that side of Memorial Bridge, too?
No.
Bruce Willis.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. We can watch the Unbreakable and...
How are we doing all these things? You have
in the car. He's got a DVD player in the car.
And you're going to sleep over tonight in Jersey. Tomorrow morning, we're going to watch a movie, then have pancakes. Come back to my house Sunday.
Fucking starving. Do me a favor. Bring some pancakes.
I'll bring Daddy's pancakes for you.
What makes his pancakes so special?
The fact that he takes care of them and he pours...
What do you think? I'm reckless with my pancakes?
He pours the batter slowly. It's a very, very long process.
He serves them with jelly instead of syrup.
Here's Tony Bagels. Hey, Tony Bagels. You're Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, don't feel so bad about the bruise. It's possible the dog fucker hit himself in the head.
Fucking guy. This fucking asshole. Let me tell you, we're sick of Tony Bagels, by the way. Sick and tired of Tony Bagels and your bullshit.
Who's me?
Who?
It ain't me. I'm a big fan.
We're. Me and Earl are sick of your bullshit.
Oh, wait, are you sure? Did you ask Earl about that?
Yes, I did.
Earl, you sick of him?
Yeah, I'm sick of Tony.
Yeah, baby. Take
Hey,
50% of the show hates you.
Wait a minute.
50% whackbag does not hate me.
Hold on. You think you and Earl are 50% of this fucking show? Let me answer this. You two think you're getting 50% of the money?
All right. 10% of the Ron and Fez show.
If you think you're getting 10% of the fucking money that comes in here, you're out of your mind.
1.2% of the Ron and Fez show hates you, Tony Bagels. So it's over for you. It's over. You're played out.
I'll take those percentages, no problem.
I'm bored with
Hey, we're missing the obvious. What about Moby?
Moby played all the instruments, which is really keyboards and somebody else's music.
I think he's got some drum credits and guitar credits in some of those songs.
Would you consider him a decent musician, Earl, or just okay?
Just okay.
Yeah, because I'm a fan. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
I know it's really Lower East Side, but I like the guy. All right, thanks, Tony.
No problem. Later.
My favorite thing is when callers beat up on Dave.
Tony Bagels.
Turtle got you today. Tony Bagels got you.
Well, they didn't get me. They got shit. They should be called...
That's you. Shit.
Shit gotters. That's what they
What's
get.
that?
Shit gotters. Shit getters.
Ty, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
I think during the Hotel California, I think you said Fez was crying. Did I see some tears?
Big ass prize closet.
All right.
Chokes up. You get some tears. You haven't had a big breakdown in a while, Fez. I guess when Laster died was the last, right?
Yeah, that was when I really got choked up. Didn't even feel that one coming.
Yeah.
A lot of times I can feel it building up and try to fight it, but it comes out anyway. That one just sneaked up on me.
Let me check. Winnie, are you a crier? You cry a lot?
Not in public. I think I cried in public once in the past 10 years. I think it was in front of you.
Oh, yeah. Is that right?
Like Halloween, where I was almost crying. Yeah.
Almost crying. You're bawling.
I was crying, but I do cry a lot, like at my own time.
Yeah.
I thought it's good to cry. I think people who don't cry scare me a little bit. Like if I never cry.
Is that right?
Well, in a good way. You scare me in a good way. That's a whole other thing.
Fez, what's he winning the big ass prize closet?
He's getting a DVD copy of The Breakup, starring Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston from Universal Studios Home Entertainment.
What are we done? The one prize closet, or I'm getting a little bored with it. I'm going to fire a Fez and get a fucking minor bird in here. What the hell is this?
What's that, Pitsy?
Dr. Steve sent us a lovely sweet potato pecan pie.
And who made it?
That was Chef Paul Prudhomme. I can't pronounce it. Prud.
Chef Paul Prudhomme?
Prudhomme.
The famous chef?
Yes.
In New Orleans?
New Orleans. Paul
Look
Prudhomme.
at this thing. Let me pass it open before we even crack it open.
That thing smells so good in here.
It is so beautiful.
It has filled up the whole room with aroma, too.
Look how thick it is. Oh, you got to just take a whiff, Fez.
Oh, that weighs a ton.
This is very, very exciting.
That Dr. Steve.
Wow.
Dr. Steve's the best, isn't he?
Best.
Thank you, Dr. Steve. That smells great.
Thank you, Dr. Steve. Play a little bit of the Dr. Steve song while we cut this open, and then we'll do a taste test.
Ron and Fez have their very own doctor. Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve. He's always taking care of the boys. Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve. He has everything you need. He's from Tennessee. Dr. Steve. From Tennessee, Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve. Cigars and comic books, and a brand new pair of boots for Sheepy. That's just his way of saying thank you, Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve. He has everything you need. Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve.
All right, we're about to try. This is Chef Prudhomme's pecan pie. Dr. Steve sent it to us. Oh, a little whipped cream?
Yeah,
Phil?
they said you're really going to want to at least put it on the side because it's very much made to be eaten with whipped cream.
It's very much made?
Yeah.
It tastes better after a whip it, I think is why the whipped cream is in here.
Everything does. You ever do a whip it and then think you liked a woman and then you come right back out of it 40 seconds later? Everything I just said to you, you almost have to do the last night thing, but immediately. All right, everybody get some whipped cream.
Not a lot of staying power with whippets.
You're not going to try this?
I'll try it. I just don't want to eat the whole thing, but I'll try it.
What is your problem? You know who Chef Prudhomme is?
Yeah.
He's one of the most world's famous chefs. And his food is so good that Chef Prudhomme got so fat he can't even walk anymore. That's
all
how
right,
good
well,
his
that
food-
is a good
food is.
recommendation. Based on that, I'll try.
All right, on 3, we're all going to try it together. I got some, here, ready?
Yep.
This is from Dr. Steve, the greatest person in history, and it's his pecan pie from Chef Prudhomme. Go.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Holy crap. That's really good.
That is amazing.
That
All right, maybe I will have it.
that might convert me from a cake guy to a pie guy.
It's almost like cake, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that
fantastic? Oh, yeah.
That filling is out of this world, and I don't know what the glaze is on the pecans, but it's excellent.
That's phenomenal.
Whoa, that's crazy. What is in this?
There's a secret ingredient. Love.
Oh.
Love is the secret ingredient.
Thank you, Dr. Steve. That is the best.
Dr. Steve rocks.
He was right. I mean, he didn't oversell this one bit. This is as good as he said.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I'm even going to do more whipped cream.
How can I become friends with Dr. Steve?
I think this is a pie that could go with ice cream. I'm going to tell you the truth. I think a little scoop of vanilla ice cream would be unbelievable with this.
The crust is excellent, too.
Luckily, I smoked a joint about an hour ago, so this is just perfect for me.
This really reminds me of Thanksgiving, too. I'm starting to get into that, like, Thanksgiving mood lately. I don't know. The weather's being colder. I've been watching more football. I'm so ready for Thanksgiving.
Buying turkey basters.
Dave, what are you thankful for? Is it dogs and jelly?
In that order?
I think I'm thankful for...
God, this is damn good.
For my employment, maybe.
Really? You like working here?
Yeah, I would say I do.
Did Earl get any?
Mm-hmm. Look at him.
Frankenberry's munching away.
Is that right?
Perfect.
Oh, he's a good
Absolutely
eater.
Perfect.
We found out his skill.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, and they left some sandwiches. I think Frankenberry has a couple in his book bag.
Hey, this weekend, we're going to take 1 hour out of our best stuff and give it to the Cosmic Circus. We're going to feature Paranoid for 1 hour of the weekend replay. You know exactly when that'll play, Earl, or should we announce it tomorrow?
We'll announce it tomorrow. Have a better sense of exactly what time it'll air.
I can't understand you. You sound like Pecan Boy.
We'll announce it tomorrow.
By the way, do you say pecan or pecan?
Pecan.
What do you say?
Pecan.
I'd say pecan, too.
Pecan sounds like you're pissing in a can, but pecan sounds like you're too fancy pants. I love pecan with my aunt. I never can stand anybody who says their aunt.
And pecan reminds me of a pelican. And I don't feel like that's appetizing at all.
A pelican?
I don't know. It just feels similar to me.
You're a crazy person.
You're a retard.
We're all having pie here. So why does the caravan always have to attack?
So this could take you from cake. Now, don't you realize that this is not a normal pie? There's a lot more substance to this. It's much thicker, almost cake-like.
This is a combination of two great desserts, the pecan pie and the sweet potato pie. So you basically put one on top of the other. It's a double-decker.
Is that right?
Yeah. This is two great desserts absolutely combined.
God damn, it's unbelievable.
This is like a super hybrid pie, in other words. That's pretty awesome.
This is why we got to beat the terrorists. This is the main reason right here. God damn, that's good.
I bet if we brought some of this pie to the negotiation table, we'd be a lot better off.
This may be the best thing I've ever eaten in my life.
Dr. Steve, this was so worth the wait.
Yeah, what happened is the first time he sent us, the UPS guy fucked it up. Then the second one he sent to us was delivered to Dr. Steve's house in Tennessee. And now one finally shows up here, and it's just out of this world.
Third time's the charm.
This could be a great, like, every Friday, Dr. Steve sends us a wonderful pie. I would have been a doctor myself, except for all the book learning. They want you to do a lot of book learning, and that's not my thing.
They do require a lot of that.
How far did you go in school, Fez?
I got a bachelor's degree.
In what?
Communication arts.
Fag.
Minor in theater.
Minor in theater?
I had taken so many theater classes that they're like, why don't you just go ahead and make this your minor?
Did you pay for it or your parents?
My parents paid for it.
Fag.
I can hear that.
That's funny. When I was your age, I was bringing money in for the family. It's something else, huh?
Oh, trust me. The tables have turned.
Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet. You haven't got to their ill years. The money will fucking focus there. Luckily, you have two brothers and sisters who don't care much, so it would all fall on your guilty shoulders.
Or make much.
Now, where's this warm-up going from 32 degrees to 68 degrees?
Denver, Colorado.
That's going to be flu season when that shit starts to happen, Earl. Tomorrow, it'll just be Earl and I. Maybe Patrick will be in, maybe Sheepy, I don't know. But you guys will be on the road and giving us updates, Fez?
I am going to be here. If Eastside Dave wants to give us updates, that's fine. But I am not going anywhere near Delaware this weekend.
Come on.
Then how are you going to get to the wedding?
I'm not going to that crappy wedding.
Fezzy, do it, seriously.
With their chicken croquette entrees.
God damn, I'm starving. Ain't croquettes with this?
This is a chance of a lifetime. This is you to find that special person.
Would you do me a favor? Send a telegram to Dr. Steve and say, dessert is part of the meal. And yet it's not the entire meal.
He's working backwards on us.
I'm serious. If I went to this restaurant, I might open with dessert. I might order dessert, then have the meal, and then an appetizer. This is unbelievable.
The more I eat into this thing, the better it gets.
We got to save New Orleans, Fez. The food is too damn good there.
Satellites gone up to the sky.
While we eat, everyone, enjoy Lou Reed. It's fantastic.
Things like that drive me out.
Wendy Cooper, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me. Fez, I hope you forgive me.
Stan Dreamer, thank you very much for the cigars.
I like to watch things.
Dr. Steve, you're number one.
Thank you, Dr. Steve.
Anything else to plug, Fezzy?
I think that is it for today.
That's the end of my show. Donk.
Satellite Satellites gone way up to Mars. Soon it'll be filled with parking cars. I watched it for a little while. I love to watch things on TV. Satellite of love. Satellite of love. Satellite of love. Satellite of. I've been told that you've been bold with Harry, Mark, and John. Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday to Thursday with Harry, Mark, and John. Satellites gone up to the skies. Things like that drive me out of my mind. I watched it for a little while. I love to watch things on TV. Satellite of love. Satellite of love. Satellite of love. Satellite of. Satellite of love. Satellite
Ron and Fez. XM 202.